Okay, and we're back with another Kingdom Come Deliverance, okay? So yesterday, okay? So yesterday we went to King Sigismund's camp, right? Okay, where is it? Somewhere here. Middle here somewhere. Oh, over there. So we went to Sigismund's camp, okay? And we basically did an infiltration mission where we tried to steal the artillery, and because we need the artillery to take our revenge on Sigismund and his allies. So one of his allies is, without a doubt, it is von Berghoff, okay? That he kind of played us like a fiddle when we were there in Trotsky. So we kind of want to take revenge on him because he also captured Hans afterwards, okay? So we stole his finger of God, his artillery, okay? And during the whole time while we're in the camp, we kind of played it cool. We kind of did so well that we actually went up the ranks within the camp in this short period of time as well, okay? So with that, okay, now that we have the finger of God, we're gonna take down von Berghoff, okay? But before that, let's talk to the people around the Devil's Den, because the Devil's Den is where all of the nobles, all of the King Wenceslas allies are currently held up now, because Sigismund is haunting them, okay? So let's go and talk to them before we do anything else. Urso.
Grüß Gott. Was brauchst du, mein Herr?
Excuse me, but I'd like to ask you how many men you have with you, sir.
Meine Truppe ist nicht groß, but for your purposes, I think it will suffice. Außer den Leuten here in the camp, I also have Soldaten nearby, and if need be, they will go with us. Doch wir werden abwarten, according to what Hauptmann Schischka says.
What did you agree with Goodman Brabant? How much did he promise you?
Enough to risk meinen Hals, my neck, for you. Half of the reward in coin, in advance, and half in booty on the spot. You pay for any losses of the horses and archers. If your plan fails, you shall pay us the rest of the money we would otherwise get.
So you already know what the plan is?
All I know is you want to capture some small fortress. You get inside, we take care of the rest. Kein Stürmen der Mauern und no sieges. Just a quick, clean job for my men.
What weapons do you have?
What weapons do you have? What can we rely upon in combat?
Meine Truppe has the power of eine Lanze, and my people are experienced archers. We know how to take care of ourselves.
And how many of you are there?
Here in the camp, I have my Armiger Hagen Trott, 2 free archers and a combat hostler. Alles Gute und unerschütterliche Jungs.
Combat Hostler? What the Combat Hostler?
What experience do your men have? Where have they fought before?
Das ganze letzte Jahr we fought in Italy for Sir Musio Sforza, and we wintered near Milan.
Who were you fighting against? And did you win?
Unfortunately, this time Il Capitano Barbiano was luckier and beat our Musio in battle. But it was not a bad year. Italien ist ein großartiges Land. I think we shall head south again in the autumn. I'm certain Milan will soon rise against Florence, and there'll be a new war.
So basically, this guy is a mercenary handler. Okay.
My God! The simple joys of life, eh, pal?
Why are you so
Have you been
bloody?
getting on?
Well, I finally got my shit together. A nice, big, solid one.
That's the guy who's covered in blood.
Are you better?
That's what I just said. Anyway, do you think I'd miss out on the chance to hack a chunk off onto his arse?
You're not the only one. After what he did to Samuel's people.
I'm more pissed off about how he handed our arses to us at Rabos. He chased us off like rabbits, the fucker.
How did von Berghoff find out about the
How
conspiracy?
could von Berghoff have found out about our meeting in Warhorse? Could someone have betrayed us?
I don't know. But there's no point in trying to figure it
I
out.
think there
It
is.
wasn't any of the captured lords. And if any of their men talked, well, we'll never know now.
Did Zizka tell you how he plans to attack Malashov?
I think it's obvious. We have to lure von Bergau into a trap, then quietly grab him.
Then what do we need that cannon for?
Now, in case our ruse doesn't go according to plan. And I'm itching to fire that fucking contraption. These toys that use gunpowder pretty much even the odds. But they cost as much as a virgin whore. Aye, if we'd had one of them fat beauties with us at Snoimo, that would have been something.
Why did they want to
Why
hang
did they
you?
want to hang you?
I reckon my face bothered them. More likely they're pissed off I'm not a hypocritical fucker like they are.
And that's a reason for execution?
Unlike the hypocrites in the League of Lords, I'm not ashamed of what I am.
I know they call you Dry Devil.
Aye, they call me a lot of things, laddie. And that's what rankles the Lords, that I'm getting rich at their expense. And that's some fucking fat loot they stole from the king.
So you're on the king's side?
I'm on the side of whoever pays me, lad. And I'll tell you one thing. I've never gone back on my word. My noble word is my oath. Unlike that of bastards like von Berger or von Rosenborg.
Yeah, because von Berghoff actually he said that he's willing to think about siding with us, but at the end he played us like a fiddle and like still be on the side of von Berghoff. I mean on Sigismund, sorry.
Have you been at war?
Aye, I fought in Moravia, and I'm still the hetman of the royal city of Znaim. You're just a yokel. So you hardly know what's been going on in the kingdom these last few years?
Teach me.
You're an experienced warrior, so teach me something.
Not a damn thing, lad. Not unless you pay me well. But first, bring me some good wine.
All right, here you go.
Good lad. Now, what do you want to know?
Never mind. Oh wait, maybe we can.
I'd like to learn
Where's that?
again.
Oh, wait.
All right.
Right.
Seriously, I just gave you. Full
I
arm.
need to get better at defending myself with a pole arm.
That weapon's not worth shite. Well, except in a few cases when it's saved my skin. All right then. I'll show you a few devilish tricks.
Okay. Ooh, that helped me out a bit. Vitality. The thing is vitality. I don't know what else. I don't have any more perk, but I have perk points. Alchemy. Dark Apprentice. Into commoners when ammunition and powder on your own, making 100% for less damage from firing. Okay. Purple haze. Your vitality increases by 1. Okay. You can poison more arrows. I think I'll take this. Poison specialist is better. Anything else? Warfare. Pure Tectonicus. One-man army. When you're outnumbered, you perfectly find it's difficult to experience onto it. If you're outnumbered in a fight, your stamina 10% faster. Yeah, I'll take this. Armerhager Hagentrott.
Was darf's heute Morgen sein?
A talk.
My name's Henry, and I'm a friend of Zizka's. I came here to see who Brabant brought us.
Ja, ich weiß, wer du bist. Brabant spoke to my lord, Sir Urso, about you. He said you want to do something big. Worum geht es denn?
Well, unfortunately, I can't tell you many details. I don't even know them myself. Zizka is being awfully secretive about it.
Macht nichts. Das ist egal. A war is meant to be fought, especially if you pay us well. Fürs Geld oder für die Freude?
What are your
What
weapons?
weapons do you have? And how many of you are there?
Entschuldigung, mein Freund. But you'd better talk about that with Herr von Morgenstern. Die ganze Truppe, including the horses, belong to Sir Urso.
All right. I'll ask him later.
Ganz wie du willst. And if you want to play some dice with me, I'm at your service.
Why not?
I'd like to play dice.
What game would you like?
With badge. Emperors.
Emperors and nothing else.
Let's play.
Okay, so for let's see, what do we have here? Using to double the point with Astro. Okay, this is not bad. Gold badge, head start. I think I'll take this one. So we're gonna take weighted die, odd die. Wait, maybe not odd die. We'll take painted die. I'm basing off of like how useful it is, like how expensive it is. The higher it is, the higher it should be. The more valuable it is, the more luckier it is. Well, except for Antiochus. Antiochus, I feel like it's too much.
Ich hoffe, das Glück steht mir bei. Show me what you've got, lad.
Da, 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 da.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Oh, don't worry.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Dang it.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Uh-oh. Damn it.
Schön.
What?
Nein, gar nichts. I'm done.
1 5 5 3. Ah, come on. Five. Man, I'm really am not that lucky. 4 5 6. Oh, come on. I didn't have any triples. You gotta be kidding
You're
me.
up, my friend.
Okay, we're gonna use one of the badge.
So that's your plan,
We
is
still have
it?
we still have 2 more time to use.
Schön. Diese. Was ist los? Ah,
What's up with
it's all
mud?
yours.
Ooh, we got another one.
If
Badge.
you think it will help you.
That's the time when I will use like the
Here.
badge when it's like 1,000.
Oh, Scheiße.
One. One. Seriously? They didn't even give me triple. Oh, good thing I can reroll. Oh, finally we have our first triple. Yeah, I think this much is enough. Damn.
Schön. Hier.
2,000. Damn, he's catching up pretty fast. 500. 600 is good enough.
Diese.
Damn, he got
Hier.
a reset.
Verdammt!
Thank you. One. Ooh.
Maybe
There we
you
go.
should have saved it.
We're gonna win.
Diese.
Seriously? He's pretty lucky. Yeah, you gotta be.
If I know my
You
luck,
gotta be
start going
3,000?
Schön.
You gotta be kidding me! 3,000?
Hier.
You gotta go for it.
Oh mein Gott! Nein!
Oh, thank God. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we can even
Das ist
win
nicht
just now.
möglich. Das ist einfach nicht möglich. You won. The money's yours. Kurwa. That was
Aye, aye. You silly doggy.
Okay. Who else can we talk to? Mercenary Pike. Oh wait, we're supposed to go to the side. I want to talk to the rest before we talk to Jishka.
How's life back at the Devil's Den?
Well, I don't know. At least there was only one man ogling me there. And I dealt with him.
Did you?
What was I supposed to do since you weren't up to it?
Huh?
I took him out into the woods behind the camp and made it clear I wasn't interested. Have you got my shoe, at least?
Aye, I've got it. And I found the other one as well.
Ah, thank God.
Are you coming to us in
You coming
Malashov?
with us to Malashov?
And what would I do there?
What's wrong? Are you upset?
Am I supposed to be happy? Ah, for Christ's sake, you're all the same. Why do I even bother trying? I'll
What?
just end up getting killed.
If you're talking about that plan, well,
Jan still thinks it'll be easy to capture von Berghoff. But I heard what Ada said.
what did he say?
That Otto von Berghoff has that fortress full of fresh mercenaries, armed to the teeth.
Seriously?
My God, I should have slit his throat that time I had the chance at Trotsky.
Hmm. We must.
We must defeat and capture von Berghoff.
Aye, there's always some we must with you fellas.
Look, if we succeed, we'll free our king.
Who gives a damn about some king?
Everyone. He'll drive Sigismund away and end the war.
Sure?
You lot, and your big plans.
What's the matter? You didn't mind what we were doing until now. And all of a sudden,
Until now we chose our foe. One we stood a chance against. And engaged them when we had an edge. And for some time now we've been getting into wilder and wilder enterprises. But go. If you must. And try not to die there. Damn it. In the meantime, I'll wait at the fortress in Sukdal. That's where we'll meet.
Tukdol. Brabant.
What about your mercenaries? Are they good?
Ne t'inquiète pas, mon ami. Le Seigneur Morgenstern can always be relied upon.
Who is this Morgenstern?
C'est un bon ami à moi. We met years ago au Grand Tournoi de Lorraine, at the estate of the Duke there.
Can he be trusted?
Le Chevalier Morgenstern is not only a warrior, but also a serious patron of the heart. A man of renown.
How do you find him?
How did you find Morgenstern?
Pendant que vous étiez chez les Hongrois, I went to Kuttenberg. Le Chevalier Morgenstern was with Sigismund. But he turned him down because, le roi n'a pas d'argent.
What's
He
that?
has run out of coin.
So he's just an ordinary mercenary?
Not ordinary. He's a renowned condottiere.
Condottiere? Where's he from?
Where does this Morgenstern come from?
From Brunswick. His ancestor fought for Emperor Charles. A good house, mon ami.
So why is he earning a living as a mercenary?
C'est une triste histoire. He lost considerable estates due to his relatives and battles in Eastern Prussia.
So he became impoverished?
In truth, it was more his passion for art that led him to ruin.
Why would I'm not surprised? What do you think of our band?
What do you think of our band of outcasts?
Well, I cannot say I expected to end up in this kind of company. I am more used to royal courts or at least wealthy burghers. But a man must accept his destiny as it comes.
What do you think of
What do
Zizka?
you think of Zizka?
Le Chevalier Jan? Well, he's not doing badly for a minor nobleman, but I think he will never be accepted among the higher nobles and knights. That takes a lot more. Mark my words. I am a good judge of people.
Catherine keeps me up at night. Woo!
I can't get Catherine out of my head. I don't understand her. I'm sure you have more experience of love than me. What do you make of her? Why is she with us?
Ah, you're right. I am a connoisseur of love like I am of wine. But for my tastes, Mademoiselle Catherine is of somewhat aged vintage. Though, I have to admit she's full-bodied and fragrant.
That's not really what I meant. Why is a woman like her with us?
Yeah.
La question. I had the feeling something terrible happened to her in the past.
So do I. But what?
I have no idea. But she's fond of you, if you ask me. Try asking her, and maybe something will come of it. L'amour.
Oh, come on.
I am a good judge of people, trust me. L'amour.
Lamu. Sir Hynek or the Dry Devil?
What do you think of Sir Hynek?
Ah, le diable sec. A capable chevalier, but I do not trust him. There is treachery in his eyes.
You think so?
My instinct rarely lets me down.
Really? Really? You expect me to believe that after you got caught?
How do you get on with Janosch and Adder?
Oh, those two. Once in Kuttenberg, I also had a servant who pretended not to understand me and thought I did not understand him when he spoke German in my presence. But he was wrong. He is no longer my servant.
How did you get on with Sir Hans?
How do you get on with Sir Hans?
Oh, young Lord Chapon may be inexperienced and hot-headed at times, but he's the one of the few here who knows how to play chess. And
That's
I have
it.
great respect for chess players.
That's
Needless
it.
to say, he has not managed to beat me yet. Godwin and Jeska can also play. Ah, and that devil in press clothing beat me. Merde.
Of course
Have you
Godwin
met Godwin?
beat him.
The priest who is very skilled with a sword. Priests should not be such good swordsmen. That is what knights like me are for. In addition, he can play chess just as well as he wields a sword. And in drinking wine, he beats even the best Frenchmen. A man of talents. Or perhaps the devil is behind it.
Samuel.
You had the chance to meet my half-brother yet?
Samuel. It is strange that he joined your... our group. It is not usual for his people. but he's certainly a good reinforcement.
What do you think of
What
Kubienka?
do you think of Kubienka?
A good warrior, but he has no morals and no manners, like all mercenaries.
You sure?
I don't think he cares much about that.
And that is just the problem. How can you trust a man who does not want to be a knight?
Okay, and dialogue. I'm not interested in the stories. Samuel?
I assume you won't be joining our offensive, right?
Under other circumstances, I would avoid battle. You're right, but this
Are you drunk?
is personal. Otto von Berkhoff is responsible for that slaughter in Kuttenberg. It was he who advised Sigismund to attack my people.
So you want revenge?
They plundered the synagogue, murdered dozens of people. That Mamsa must pay. I will play with him like a cat with a mouse. He will beg for mercy, for a quick death.
I understand you
I
completely.
understand how you feel. Once I get my hands on Markvart, there's no telling what I'll do.
I'm going to kill von Berkhoff. Even if Shiska is against it. Fuck him. It was I who got the money for everything. So no one is going to tell me what I can and cannot do. What about you? Why are you willing to fight?
I want to get revenge on von Berghoff. Punishment.
Otto von Berghoff deserves punishment for everything he's done.
So we see eye to eye on him.
Aye. Von Berghoff is nothing more than a swine, brother. And if there's anyone that can get him, then it's Zizka and the devil. That's why I'm going with them to Malashov.
I think I'll wear the fitted coat better. I can't talk to her. Is there anybody else I can talk to before we start? Pasha and Hair. We'll grab something to eat. Oh, let's buy some food.
Greetings, sir.
We got food.
What do you have for...
Cooked chicken, cooked lamb, cooked trout. I'll take the chicken. Make it 2.
Word about... That? Well, I'm glad you found what you were looking
Okay,
for, sir.
we good. Zhezhka.
What will you do now?
We'll give it some thought and see. Hopefully we'll know better when you come back from Liechtenstein.
Who is this Kubienka, anyway? How long have you known each other?
We were defending a castle and hiding in the woods together. But he was always closer with the devil.
Can he be trusted?
Aye. When he's sober, that is. When he gets drunk, it's better to keep an eye on him. He's known to provoke until fists start flying. Did you see what happened when we first arrived?
You mean how they wanted to cut his throat for cheating at dice?
Aye. It's best not to play with him. You'd be better off tossing your coins straight into a pile of shit.
What should I know about the devil?
Just look at him, and you'll know everything. His face reveals it all.
I thought he was a nobleman.
I heard he's a nobleman, but he doesn't look like it.
He's the captain of Znojmo, but it's true that he doesn't care much for noble manners. He has a foul mouth, and he's anything but chivalrous in a fight.
Doesn't seem to be a nice person.
I suppose he's not a pure, kind soul like you, eh?
Certainly not. He's as twisted as a hangman's noose. He can also be bitter and angry as a rabid dog. It's certainly better not to fuck around with him.
What draws you to him, then?
We're both different. That's our strength. I'm in charge when everything goes according to plan. When things go to shit, he takes over. It often turns bloody, but sometimes victory is more important than honor.
Aren't you worried about Catherine?
Do you think I should be?
I don't know. A lone woman in a big city needs to be careful in any case. But when you're stalking Liechtenstein, that can be really dangerous.
No one forced Catherine. She knows what she's doing, and she can take
I'm
care of
curious about
herself.
her now.
Remember how she dealt with the guards at Trotsky? She's braver and more dangerous than half my old band.
Aye, but what if someone tries to...
Catherine sharpens her dagger every day. It's always razor sharp. Whoever tries will regret it sorely.
Okay, we're good. Let's go.
What awaits us at Malashov?
A short but nonetheless
Oh, we need to talk
dangerous
to
battle.
Hans.
In the best case scenario,
And in the worst?
things go to fucking hell, and our worldly cares will be over. So prepare well. This really won't be easy.
You sure?
I'm ready. For anything.
Good. The task won't wait. In the evening, I'll assemble the men, and then we'll talk about what's next.
All right. I'll come back in the evening.
Fine, but be on time. And no boozing.
That's you. Wait, I thought Hans passed here. Oh, maybe he went to over there.
How do things look at Malashov?
Why you ask me? You ask the other. He scouted out there. Hej, komar, podejdź tu. Henry chce się do ciebie coś zapytać.
I've got the feeling you're just stringing us along with that Polish.
Ah, come on. You know other understand you pretty good.
O co chodzi? Jasne, że rozumiem.
No, ale on tobie nie, chłopie.
To niech się ta pierdoła nauczy.
What did you see?
At Malashov Fortress?
To nie twierdza, ale zamek. Zaprawdę nie wiem, jak w Ziszkach tego zdobyć.
That castle strong like rock.
Oh, it seems that Ruthard spared no expense.
Rutard? Widziałem Rutarda.
To si nie mógł widzieć. Siedzi w celi w Kutnej Horze.
Who did he see?
No to nie wiem. Ale zadek ma całkiem.
You are cockot.
What?
What, then?
Look like not only von Bergo is in fortress. Daughter of Kunzelin is...
Wait, what? What? Why is Rosa there?
Seriously? Damn it. If anything happens to her, I'll never forgive myself.
Right. The woman's is always trouble with them.
A? Nawet nie mów.
What the hell?
Rosa's a lady. And a very clever one.
You like her, eh?
Yeah.
Wait, take it easy. No worry. Nothing happened to her. We save her. You see.
What did you see in the village?
Coś widziałeś?
Do diacka, nie jestem głupi, pojmuję. Jest tam taka przyjemniutka karczma. No i piękne dziewki. Laziemne. Jedna... tam miała takie okrąglutkie jabłuszka, że mogłem się z nimi... gździć na okrągło.
So, how many guards are there?
I think you don't find out much from the other about that. He not keep his little gherkin in halls. What is this?
Damn, why is Rosa there? Just make things hard. We gotta save Rosa. I thought I saw Hans came by. Is he here?
You're always welcome here, good sir.
I thought I saw Hans here. Apothecary. Oh,
Greetings.
great.
What do you...
What other recipe does he have? Okay, I have all of them.
Nothing to your liking, sir.
Yeah, I know all of the recipe that you know. Huh,
God in heaven, your feet.
not here.
What do you want?
Ugh.
And
Give me
Do you
everything.
have some pretty girl here who could...
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
Excellent. Pay up, and we can get started.
Sure.
Let's talk about...
Certainly. Wonderful. You'll see.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to tell me what you want next time. There's no need to be embarrassed.
Okay, we need to find Hans. Hans is the only one we haven't talked to, I think. I talked to almost everybody. Oh, Kubienka as well.
Earlier, you mentioned a bunch of peasants taking up arms against Sigismund.
Aye, a bunch of villagers. But they might be onto something.
How are they trying to fight Sigismund?
Do not imagine anything too grand. Mostly they are just trying to survive. Some time ago, they raided a supply caravan heading to Sigismund's camp. Then the very same supplies turned up with the hungry families in Miskovitz. They are doing
Isn't that the one that we attacked?
But if they keep stepping on Sigismund's toes like that, he will go after them, and soon.
We should help
We
them.
could use a band like that.
I agree. But Shiska was against it. You saw it yourself. I promised I would not look for them.
So, what are we gonna do?
Well, I'm not going to break my word. But you did not make any such promise, did you?
How do I find them?
Do you know where to look for them?
From what I know, they mostly hang around Miskovitz. It seems they use a secret password to recognize their own.
Password? What password?
Fuck, what was it? Ah, I remember. The fox is in the henhouse.
How did you learn
How
it?
did you learn their secret password?
When Dry Devil's band broke up, I was looking for a company to join. Then this one time at a tavern, there was this scrawny, drunken loudmouth going on about the peasants' revolt and shouting out the password for all to hear.
Ooh, I'm
Some
interested in
old woman
this.
from Miskovitz slapped that lad so hard, his chin hit the table.
Right, so I'm supposed to look for a scrawny, drunken loudmouth.
We have plenty of those already. I reckon you ought to talk to the old crone. I have a feeling she might be the way to get to that. Try telling her the password and see what happens.
Okay, I'm interested in
All
this.
right. I hope I won't get slapped too.
That's interesting. Where's Miskowitz? Will I be able to make it? Oh. Where?
Fuck! I'll kill you! Come on! Fucker!
Huh. Come on.
What the? Jesus Christ!
There we go. Cha.
Oh, I knew it was spoiled. I feel awful.
Come on. Easy. Oh, I'm bleeding a little bit. I'm bleeding. Oh. Oh, I just... Not really bleeding. Let me see. I'll take this. A bit too heavy. Ooh, thank you. King's die. Thank you, I needed that. I'll take this. 26. Man, that's heavy. Let's see, what weapon do you have? Knight's Axe. Take it. I think we get. Will we be able to make it back? That's the question. What time is it? I don't think we have enough time. Might as well we head back. Oh, before that, why don't we poison our weapons first? Horse. Bane poison, Dollmaker, weak bane. We apply poison on. Oh, it's still poison. Okay. Dollmaker. To Bianca. I'm trying to find Hans. I want to listen to his opinion. Where's Hans? What about Godwin? Does he have something to say about this? Godwin.
What do you know about the attack on Malashov?
You're asking the wrong fella, Henry.
Do you think we stand a chance of taking von Berghoff?
Well, if anyone can do it, it's Zizka and the devil. Although I'm not saying it'll be easy, or that I approve.
How's that?
God doesn't lead us by the hand. We have to find our own path to him, or at least try to. And I'm not sure just how much divine mercy that pair deserve.
Okay.
How was your trip? The journey itself was great.
There's he.
What do you make of this Brabant fellow?
He's unquestionably a remarkable knight, that fact.
Are you sure?
He rambles on a lot, though. My head nearly burst listening to him sometimes. Although it was better than being stuck there alone. Otherwise, he seems to me like a bold and worldly gentleman.
You sure?
A little obsessed with wealth.
He thinks a lot of
I
himself.
honestly can't stand him. He's as full of tales as an old fishwife, and half of them sound very unlikely indeed.
No one's perfect. As for his constant chatter, you have to learn how to shut him up, and ideally not get locked up in one room with him. On the other hand, when Sigismund invaded, he could have easily just stepped aside and kept his nose out of it, and he'd still be sitting pretty in Miskovitz. Instead, he did the opposite and defended the town. Give him a chance to prove himself. You'll see for yourself.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Your captivity.
What happened when von Berghoff hauled you off after the Nabarkov battle?
It was a dreadful journey. Jesus, don't even remind me. It was a bit better in Malashov. Apart from being locked up, of course.
Did anything happen on the way?
Anything happen along the way?
No, but it took ages to get to Malashov. 4 or 5 days in that god-awful cart. I was traveling with von Owlet's minions. They hauled me in one of the wagons. They treated my wounds a bit, but I was still in a really bad way. After that battle and all.
In Malashov.
What did they do with you in Malashov?
Nothing much, actually. They took care of my wounds, and then stuck me in a room with Brabant. But they treated me decently, as befits a noble. Von Berghoff came asking questions a couple of times. but that was about it. Only I almost went mad from being cramped in that damned room. It's a good thing you got me out of there.
The room?
What was the problem with the room?
That I couldn't get out of there. You saw yourself when you came for me, didn't you? It's just that since Nabokov, when they shot the tower right down on my head and I was stuck there. Well, since then, I don't feel well in cramped spaces. Actually, I never did. I always preferred to be outdoors. But since Nabokov, it's worse than ever. I had a feeling the roof would fall on my head again and I'd be buried alive.
They never let you out.
They didn't let you out at all. But you were in that room for ages.
No. They let us walk around the fortress a bit. We even went out for a ride twice, but they watched us like hawks. Not a chance of escape. But most of the time we were in that room. Like I say, I'm really glad you got me out of that hole.
And you can't even like go into the cave and like sneak off quietly.
What did von Burgov want from you?
Just the usual courtesies. The captivity of nobles has to observe certain formalities, you know? It's not like they could just throw you in some hole. They behaved fairly respectfully, but of course he was fishing for information. About Radzig and Hanush and especially Jobst. What they're planning, how many men they have on the field, who else they're negotiating with and that.
What did you tell him?
What did you tell him?
Nothing that he didn't already know. I played as dumb as the village idiot. I only told him they sent us with that message and discussed the rest when we were gone.
And did he swallow it?
I think he suspected I was bluffing a bit. And then he tried to loosen my tongue by letting me go hungry for a while. But he soon gave up when he saw he was getting nothing more from me.
My word. Nice work keeping him at bay. I understand. It's a bit awkward for you that the nobility lives in castles.
That's a fact. Once I get my hands on my estates, I'll build a new castle that only has huge rooms and lots of spacious courtyards. And above all, no secret passages.
Great. I'm really looking forward to this new castle of yours.
You can be the castellan or something. Don't worry, I won't forget you. I'll even have a forge built so you feel right at home.
But the main thing is, you're alive and kicking. And back with us.
Indeed.
Want to ask you about von Burgov? Why do you want to capture von Burgov?
Why is it so important to capture Otto von Burgov?
Isn't it obvious?
Pray enlighten me.
Look, Otto von Burgov is the supreme chamberlain of this land. He's in charge of all the royal towns and monasteries, meaning he is worth his weight in silver.
So, it's ransom we're after?
Not quite. Von Burgov is one of the leaders of the League of Lords against the king. If we want the lords to free our king, we have to force them to do it. And capturing von Burgov would be the best way to do that.
And to think, until recently, you couldn't give a damn about politics. How does Zizka want to attack Malashov?
He didn't tell me much, but I got the impression it'll be a bit different compared to the usual tactics. A major operation.
Such secrecy. It almost seems like he doesn't trust us.
True. Zizka's being damn tight-lipped. But I don't blame the man. After Raborsh, Sigismund had a lot of our people arrested. And I'm sure a lot more are frightened. Any of them could betray us.
Yeah.
You think there could be a spy amongst us?
Doubtful. All of us here would gladly stab Sigismund in the gut.
Or that traitor von Burgov.
Brabant and I still owe him quite a bit of payback. I can't wait to see the look on his face when we take him captive.
What do you think about the Dry Devil?
Hinek. I think he's a right bastard. But I'd rather fight with him than against him.
So why does Zizka trust him so much?
Hinek is Jobst's ally, and Sigismund is their common enemy.
Okay, I think we're good. Let's add her. Where's Zizka? Where's Zizka? Inside? Upstairs? Yeah, I think it's upstairs.
things, Henry.
All quiet.
A blessed day with no fuck-ups.
I'm back.
In the evening, I'll assemble...
Okay,
wait
with you.
How about we knock back a few cold ones in the meantime?
I'm not drinking today. I want to have a clear head. But once we have von Berghoff locked up, I'll gladly drink the whole region dry.
We're ready for the fight.
So I say him, what do you expect when you drink like fish? Fish is not able to walk either.
And then he threw you out?
No, he cannot, because...
Ah, vous êtes là. What is happening, Capitaine?
A mam nadzieję, że kurwa przeżyjemy.
Pojebało cię.
Enough of the chit-chat. I want to know if we're gonna get to work, Zizka.
We shall. No reason to wait. Von Berghoff won't stay in Malishov forever.
So tonight...
Before dawn. Even the dogs will still be snoring. And we'll have plenty of time to move.
I can't wait.
Sorry to disappoint you, Hinnock. I need you in the village.
Oh, fuck. I was looking forward to that, Cannon.
Hey, Kubienka. You were in the artillery in Sempak, weren't you?
Yes, but in the guard detail. I don't know shit about firing.
Well, at least it's some kind of experience.
I believe I might be of assistance, mes amis.
You've already helped quite enough, Frenchman.
The Duc de Bourgogne, once, showed off such a bête lourde in Champmol. And I was there.
Is that so, Baron? Do you know how to handle it?
Oui. If I have a few strong men to assist me.
All right. Kubianka will go with you. If anything fucks up, we're counting on you to save our asses. The rest of us will lure the fortress garrison out, so we can cut them off. We'll split into two groups. Me and my men will cut the village off from the fortress. The second group will enter the village from the other side and cause mayhem. That'll be your job. Set fire to a haystack, make a racket. In short, anything that will lure the fortress garrison out into the open. You get me, Devil?
Oh, aye. A good old blood orgy. As soon as they stick their noses out, the trap falls.
And the rest will go like this. Listen up. Malishov is only a handful of cottages and a tavern. Fortunately, Kunzlin's fortress is a bit beyond the village.
Fuck. Looks more like a small castle.
Aye, it's well fortified. It's got a moat, 2 gates...
But Rosa's in there!
That's where von Berghoff will be.
And don't forget the drawbridge and the secret passage.
Korytarz był zamknięty, byłem tam.
Aye, it's to be expected they'll seal off the passageway, so we have to get inside, over the bridge, and through the gate. You and Capon will deal with that, Henry. You two know it better from inside. Then, you'll let us in.
Damn. That'll be as hairy as the balls of St. Killian.
Aye, it won't be easy. But this isn't the first time for us. And besides, this time we've got artillery to back us up. We have to get to the tower whatever happens. And if it all works out, we'll drag von Berghoff right out of bed.
God willing, he'll be sleeping like a log.
And another thing, the Devil's Den is no longer safe. So after the attack, we'll pull back to Sukhto Fortress.
Any place better than that shithole.
You're right there.
Abbas, no doubt Peter Pisek will be delighted to welcome us.
He wants to fight Sigismund? Well, here's his chance. Especially since he missed the last skirmish with von Berghoff. Any questions?
What about Rosa?
What about Rosa Ruthard? I hear she's in the tower with von Berghoff.
Don't forget to bring a white horse so you can rescue her properly.
What should I do?
What should I do?
You and Sam come with me. I need your youthful... zeal.
Everything is clear to me.
We're glad. Hitch up, men! Let's take advantage of the dark and get to Malashop before the cock crows.
Oh.
Kurwa.
What the heck? What the heck?
Don't know whether he sprayed me with blood or piss.
What, are you mad? We were only supposed to stir things up.
What did you think we'd do? Get drunk with them? Torch the village. No prisoners.
Look, just wait a moment.
The fuck?
What is it, youngster? What's the problem?
Do we have to burn down the whole village?
What of it? Can't you carry out a simple task?
Well, I don't know if...
Simple?
Listen, Von Bergau's in that fortress full of men. When they see the fire, they'll run out to extinguish it. They won't be expecting us. I never put my men's lives on the line. Especially if I can have the element of surprise.
What the...
I won't murder innocent peasants, devil.
What?
That's the guy. Remember when we killed the guy who just like pisses us off? But I do have to admit, it is like a bit too far if we try to I do admit it's gonna be a bit too far if we try to kill innocent civilians.
Do you have kin in the village? Who the hell's got into you?
This is the way my family was killed. They massacred them. And why?
Kurva, that's your problem. This is a war, and this is our plan for getting von Bergau. So if you want to do it your way, fine. You want to be a commander too? Let's see what you're made of then. I can't guarantee you'll survive, though.
I can't give you any guarantee either.
Yeah.
I don't need one.
There we go.
Oh, fuck me!
Wait, fellas!
Come on!
Easy!
Fight or die!
Huh?
Well, well. The bastard taught the devil to dance.
Want to go again?
What do you want? The stronger dog fucks the bitches.
Still want to fight?
We'll let the turnip pullers live. I hope you know what you're doing. Let none of our fine fellows fall instead of the few damn peasants. Because that'll be all your fault. What you gaping at? You never seen a man get his arse kicked before? We'll do it the youngsters' way. The boring way.
The boring way? Why do everybody like look like that guy? He looks like the guy that is from the tavern guy, you know? The song.
We'll go round the village to get to Zizka. Nice and quietly.
Can't we just burn down the... Oh yeah, if you burn down the forest, then like it's gonna be like a nightmare.
What's going on, devil? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I had a bit of a disagreement with this brat here.
This is your plan? To burn down the village?
What of it? We're at war, if you hadn't fucking noticed.
There's innocent people there.
Do you think I don't know? But better them than us. They'd run for the woods before we started anyway.
Are you serious?
Sei mishpoche, friend. Sei mishpoche.
It is the law of God. We are at war here, not those peasants.
Fuck this fucking shit.
Use the
Well,
artillery.
It's too late to go back now.
And Hans didn't see anything?
But that fortress is still full of men.
There's another way to do this. I'll take care of the first gate. You'll have the element of surprise.
Fine, Henry. You've made your bed, now lie in it. But if any of us die today because of you, I'll gut you myself. Fuck. It's almost your time. You need to sneak quietly over the wall, youngsters.
It's still dark. That'll give us cover.
I'll go with them. I appreciate it, but this is not for you.
Yep.
Easy, Father. We're trying not to die here.
I'm giving them my best men. That'll have to do, friend.
I'd like to see what they look like.
Here I am, Kalani, without leather, and other go ahead to check out fortress.
Good, Janosch. We'll take care of the drawbridge. And you, Henry, open up the first gate for Zizka.
And then we'll storm in there like a fox into a chicken coop.
Let's go.
I understand. Let's go.
I think
Exactly. Off you go.
I think we need
No
a shield.
time to waste. Good luck, fellas.
We need a shield.
Good.
Give me a second. I need a shield. So we're gonna use. Oh no! I
Rock
can't
isn't so
get to
steep
my.
on this side, and the patrols are only on the eastern wall. Let's go, fellas.
I can't access my horse right now. I can't access to my horse. Damn it. I don't have a shield.
That is a good place.
There? Really?
Yeah, there. Nekafre and do it already.
Yeah. Hey. Just a moment.
Let me go first.
You go first. Watch out for the guy.
I think I know where we are. We need to get over there. Damn it. We need to sneak. Damn! Okay, we're gonna go through the wagon on the other side. Okay, I didn't notice that there's a guy over there. Oh, there's one over here as well. So we can't go over there. We've got to open this gate. Now, to do that, oh my god, there's two guys.
Huh. Strange. Never mind. Strange.
Damn. It is hard, man. It is hard. Seriously? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
What? Watch out! There!
Damn it. Do we have to wait for the rest to come in? How are we gonna sneak? Okay. Grab the body. Over here. Ooh, Von Burgos shield. I think that's good. Gambison long. Padded trousers. Bread. Okay. So what we're gonna do now. Wait, let's check what other clothes that he have. Servant's hood. Okay, that's good. Italian halberd. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna try to like pretend that we are on their side, okay? We're gonna pretend to be on their side. I think this is good. And another thing that I want to do this time, I'm gonna use like a shield. So here, what I want to do, I also need to fix my weapon. So I'm gonna use this one here, Knight's Axe. Okay, then we're gonna apply some poison onto come on. Where is it? Okay, there. I can't save. Even if I... Let's try and drink Savior Snap. Can I save? Ah, come on.
Never mind. Strange. I must be mad.
The worst part, Henry. You go and open that gate on the left.
Alert!
We'll keep the
Alert!
horses on the right.
Come on! Bring it on, bastards!
Guys? Hey. Let's try and go for a headshot.
Attack! They're attacking the castle! Shooters to the walls! Come on then, you bastard!
Woo! Damn it. I got terrible aim. Let me see. I think I should drink some. I should get drunk. The reason why? Because it will increase my strength.
Now just to open that gate.
There we go.
They're back to castle! Close the gate, quick!
Shoot now!
Too slow!
I'll be done with you.
You sure? Oh god, oh god. Let's shoot him.
You're not broke yet?
We have to hold out until they take down that damn bridge! Shoot! Shoot now! Hold the line! Don't retreat!
Oh god, I think I should use the handgun.
Lost, boys! We still have that coming! We just have to hold on! For Christ's sake, get on with it! Don't retreat! Shoot now! Hit something already!
Ah, damn it.
Hold the line! Don't retreat! Shoot! Shoot now!
I think it's not accurate though. I really should use like a bow and arrow.
We can't take much more of this. Can't those idiots hit anything?
Give them time!
We're all out of time!
Finally!
Let's go! Forward! To the top!
Well, at least we didn't sacrifice the village people.
Let's go, quick! Forward! Forward!
I chop your balls off!
You know what? Being a longsword is better. Who's hitting me?
You're
Let's go up. We need to find Rosa.
To nazywasz walką? W dupie mam takie stranie w bańce.
Let's go, man! We're still hot! Clean things out here!
Damn it. Where are they? Dry Devil? Godwin?
We have to think about what to do next.
What will we do now?
Everything's fucked.
Von Berghoff is holed up in the tower. He has shooters there, and we're running out of time.
We'll have to parley with him.
Oi, we're not going to give up now.
That's right. Let's go. We're going to have a nice little talk with the Royal Chamberlain. Hey, you! Up there in the tower! We want to talk!
Listen! Stop shooting!
Now we'll see what Von Berghoff comes up with.
Fuck all. He's trapped.
Chamberlain, you are surrounded! I propose you honorably capitulate!
He doesn't have a drop of honor in him.
Ah! Would you give me one reason why I should do that, Pirkstein? I'm quite comfortable here. I will gladly wait for my allies in Kuttenberg to arrive. You can talk to them. Ah! And you're making a lot of noise. All that shooting you're doing must have been heard in the Hungarian camp.
Make a
Is
deal.
there a point to any of this? I mean, we can avoid further trouble.
I agree. There is no point to any of this. And on top of everything, it is absolutely inappropriate in the presence of a noble lady.
Good morning, Lady Rosa.
Lord Capon! Henry!
Ransom will be a solution. It'll be very hard to change side, Chamberlain.
Isn't now just the right time to change sides, Sir Royal Chamberlain?
What would you know about that?
Sigismund now needs you more than you need him. He's run out of money, his army is falling apart, and being his ally is no longer advantageous. As our captive, you'll gain more time, and you can calmly wait out the storm. And besides, if you secretly help us free Wenceslas, it won't cost you anything.
All right.
Can you give me any guarantees?
Why, of course! Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
Your word, Bjergstein?
We're not barbarians, we're noblemen, Sir Otto.
Uh,
Your dead body would be worthless to us.
Ha! How sincerely simple, huh, Enoch? But yes, I can trust you. When it comes to ransom, you can always be counted on.
Fine. But what will it be, Lord von Berghoff? You can flatter the devil all you want later.
You have convinced me. You're right. It is not in the interest of the kingdom to wage a war against each other. On the contrary,
Hans. He's shaking.
by becoming allies, we can all gain, ensure peace, and liberate our king. Very well. Agreed. We are coming out.
Rosa. Rosa? Rosa?
Ah. How fickle Lady Fortune is. First you're on top, and then you hit the bottom. Who would have thought back in the Barkov how things would turn out?
Come on. Move.
What? Did you think I'd have you tortured like you did to me?
Oh.
Time to settle accounts.
Uh-oh.
Will pay for what you have done.
No! He's under my protection.
He's a murderer. He deserves to die.
After.
Nobody's going to be killed here.
Samuel.
Fuck, that was a blast. My skull's ringing.
The way that Brabant loaded last shot, it nearly blew his French ears off. It is wonder that Fop survived it.
You got lucky today. You won't next time.
Dude.
The finger of God is fucked, Otto.
Ooh, is he gonna do it?
Sorry, that must have cost a king's ransom. Oh, my lady!
Yay!
Anyway, I think we're all done here.
We have what we came for. Load up the wounded, and anything of value, get ready to leave.
Yes! The tables have turned!
You go ahead. I'll just have a look around here.
All right, Henry. Take care.
Where's Rosa? Oh, Rosa's there, on the wagon. Is that Kubienka? I think that's Kubienka. I wouldn't be surprised if that's Kubienka. What now? Yoink? Bulge. And not that good as my one. Oratores. Right to suck door with the others. Yoink. Yoink. Oh yeah. That reminds me. I need to change. Because just now, like, I tried to like, pretend to be their side, but I can't. This is better. Oh, this is even better. Okay. Sweet pancake. Man, there's a lot of people that died here. I'm encumbered. Maybe I shouldn't have to loot that. Okay, let's just drop this. Fitted coat. Emerson Long. Pebbles? Pebbles?
Quick!
I think the rest are here, right? Wait, they're not.
God! God! Go!
Am I going to the right place? Nah, let's just fast travel. I'm too lazy. Ooh, wayfarers. K-top hall.
If you...
God be with you. My name is Henry, and...
That's all. Henry. Not Henry the Hapless, Henry the Headstrong. Christ, are you even a noble?
No.
You know I can kill you, right?
Never mind. I couldn't give a fig about those big lords. It's their silver I'm after. I'm Kate of Hull, but they call me Kite. And this is my band of men.
That's a sharp tongue you have, Kite.
Widowhood quickly teaches you how to keep the wolves at bay.
There's no denying you can shriek like a kite, but even a bird of prey can be tamed.
And a cock can end up stuffed and served up on a platter. So watch yours.
You want to try?
Worry. I've had trouble enough with a certain capon. Nightingales are more my style.
You've got a sharp wit. That'll make for better business between us.
This is your band, is it?
Obviously. Pashko and Jawbone aren't exactly from the royal court, I grant you. More like from the devil's outhouse. But it wasn't too long ago they were riding with my father. But I don't reckon that's any of your concern.
But do you mind me asking?
Do my questions bother you?
Questions my ass? It's what's behind them. You don't reckon a woman could command a band of men, eh?
No, nothing of the kind.
Handsome you may be, but don't fuck
Well,
with me, you pompous cock.
At least you
Not
call me
as soon as
handsome.
they get its head chopped off around here.
Let's do business.
Enough chit-chat. Let's get down to business.
If the gentleman so wishes.
She pisses me off. I think I'll get the wounding bolt. Okay. Knight horseshoe, knight spurs, point sword. I think I'll take the pummels. It's a bit hard to find them. Okay. Let's sell some stuff. This one. Capons one's really not that useful if you ask me. I'll keep the royal waiter. Italian hauberk. Oh, she doesn't have enough. Okay. Guess I can't sell them. But I do want to sell this. It's a bit heavy. Okay, I think I can put some more. Because I'm buying 70.
A word about the prop.
Give me everything you have.
Never mind, I'm done.
Huh? Huh? What the? She's not gonna give us to haggle.
Thank you. And come again, sir.
Bandit. You know, I feel like I want to take her out. Just because she pisses me off. That's what I feel. Sukdal. Is this Sukdal? Yeah, Sukdal. At this rate, I think we'll be able to finish the game by next week. And in April, we can start playing Suikoden 1 and 2. Man, I miss Suikoden. Eiyuden Chronicles didn't fill the itch. Well, it scratched it a little bit. But it didn't do much.
Quick!
Did they fix everything?
Slowly. Nice and slow. Whoa!
Oh, goblins are there. Hans here. Zhishka.
So, I'm back. How's it going? Have you got anything out of von Bergov?
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up after the battle. We'll hear what Otto has to say tomorrow.
Wait, that's it? That's it? Maybe we can talk to Hinek, Dry Devil. Am I?
I'm not sure what to think of Malashov. I reckon it was a success, but I can't bring myself to feel happy about it.
What's done is done. The devil got his ass kicked, the peasants still have a roof over their heads. And if it weren't for you, half our men who are now rotting beneath the walls would still be breathing.
They just couldn't do it.
After what I went through in Skalitz, I couldn't just burn down people's homes.
Tell that to the dead. If only you'd let the devil do his job, there'd be a lot less of them. Look, I know you probably imagined yourself heroically saving the king and protecting innocents. And believe me, that's exactly what we're doing. It's just not as simple and honorable as we'd like it to be.
When does the council
Von
start?
Bergov's interrogation starting soon?
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up after the battle. We'll hear what Otto has to say tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Calling a piece of rubbish.
Not you, the cannon.
Brabant. Catherine.
What do you think about Malashov? We were damn lucky.
More like the people in the village were damned lucky. I'm glad you talked the devil.
Oh, good. At least she's on our side.
It took a bit more than talk.
It takes guts to stand up to Hinek. But to beat him? My lord.
Do you think he'll want revenge?
You humiliated him in front of his own men. It can't be ruled out. You'd better keep an eye on him. Or go and have it out with him, straight up.
Do you know what happened
Any
next?
idea what'll happen next?
Another madcap scheme, most likely. What else? That's all we ever seem to do, in case you hadn't noticed.
It has to be done.
You've got to do something crazy occasionally if you want to achieve big things, don't you?
That's right. Occasionally.
Samuel.
What do you think of Rosa Ruthard? Never met a girl like her before.
What do I know? She's a Schickse, so not for me. She's quite comely, but a bit too smart for her own good. A man has to be wary of those, or else he will end up like Adam did with Lilith. Think of the poor fellow who will have her for a wife one day.
I wouldn't mind. Bianca. Brabant. No, no. I want to talk to.
I apologize.
Move. Is Rosa here? Okay, Hans. What am I talking to him though? What's Rosa? Is Rosa here?
You've lived through more battles than I have. What do you think about Malashov?
I wouldn't lie. There were moments when I was ready to meet my maker. But in the end, I was amazed how it turned out.
The devil wanted to make simpler for us.
The devil wanted to make things simpler for us.
And so I heard. And I also heard what you did.
No, it was nothing really.
If you say so. But I'm glad to see you still got that boy from Skalitz in you.
Yeah, I'm proud of doing this. Okay, this is like the chapel. What's Rosa? Scribe. Rosa? 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 Rosa!
You said you could teach me something. What did you have in mind?
If you ask nicely, I'll share some of my hard-earned wisdom with you.
Very well then, Lady Know-It-All. Let's say then I come on bended knee. What scholarship can you pass on to me?
That depends on what you're interested in. There's a whole world hidden inside of books I could talk to you about for days on end. Or if you prefer actions instead of words, I can show you a few shooting tricks. But I warn you in advance that it will not come free. After all, there's nothing more valuable than scholarship. So, what would you like?
Everything. Let's go for marksman.
I'd like you to show me some archery tricks. You shoot like a... well, a wild woman.
I prefer the term Amazon.
Will you teach me?
Listen closely, so I don't have to repeat myself.
Okay, nice. So it's 10 now. We got a perk point. Okay, swords, we have 1. And I'll just pick up all the rest, okay? It's because like all of these I'm not gonna really use because they are like using, like for example, long sword, but you're going to have like a shield and a torch. So that's why like the rest that I picked up is not really useful for how I'm playing. The harder they fall. Let's see. All attack made during a clinch. Okay, I'll take this. Marksmanship. Sagittarius. If you're in a saddle, the stamina depletion warning will be half. Okay. First shot will do 50% more damage. Crippling hit if you do. Okay, I'll take this. Teach me.
Of course.
Ooh.
But I warn you in advance that it will not come free. So,
I'd like to expand my horizons a little. What's the last thing you read, for instance? Anything interesting?
you'd better believe it. I only read interesting things, and I can talk about them for hours.
Like? Oops, Scholar 24 and a perk point. Scholarship 24. Explorer, Contemplative. I don't think I need that. Fundamentals of Law. Who else is here?
Excuse me.
Oh, so this is more like the barrack. I still don't get it though. Like, some rich people, they like to live on top. Well, in this age, like, some people, they like to live on top, while others, they like to stay on as close to the ground as possible. Without a doubt, those who living on the top would have great view, like what happened in von Berghoff's castle, and I am interested in that. But if you think about it, once you get older, I do feel like it's gonna be hard for you to climb up the stairs.
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
Need
Aber ja, warum nicht? Damit wir uns verstehen. I don't like those Schwertmeister these days, who swagger around with the longsword. For me, a weapon is simply just a tool like any other. Wenn du wirklich Interesse hast, I'll show you one of my favorite blows with a mace to the chin. Was sagst du dazu?
Why not?
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Das ist richtig. Ehrliche Arbeit mit der Waffe. This strike is about a few hard attacks, after which you quickly swing your axe and slice with it from below. It simply sends a man flying to heaven and then sends him straight to hell. Und jetzt, try it out a few times, junger Mann.
Oh yeah, this reminds me of something. If you like, of course, when we're in battle, right? There's the up, there's the up, up, left, right, down, right. Okay, so the directional buttons. Okay, like I just remember this reminds me of like a very old game on the PS1, which is Legend of Legaia, and I miss that game, man. Like, I wouldn't say like that's the most like unthinkable, the most unthinkable type of like battle system, but I don't remember seeing like any other games that use that system. And since this is the PS1 era, like they are not that strict with like the copyright stuff, right? Just like what they did with Legend of Mordor, where they have the Nemesis system and it's been patented by the Warner Brothers. Okay? So I want to see games that would actually like, you know, use the left right up down system, and then like you can combo in a turn-based RPG again. I really miss that, because like even though that after you learn all of it, like if you put them in your skill book, okay, and then like you can easily like put them all, you don't need to memorize every single thing. But I wonder why not much like turn-based RPG use that system. Can we practice fighting?
Fight together.
What did you have in mind? Practice or the real thing?
Real thing.
I want to try a fight with real weapons.
Good. Will I be enough for you, or should there be more of us?
2.
I prefer to fight against at least 2 people.
Good. Let us get started then. On guard, Freund.
Damn it.
My stomach! I must have food poisoning.
Oh, I think I knocked him out.
Going to puke. I must have eaten something bad.
Oh, I just remember. I poisoned my weapon.
I give up. You beat me for a change. Can you do it again tomorrow?
I can try.
Yeah,
Christ! He's dead! There's been a murder.
Uh-oh.
Go and see for yourself.
Someone's lying.
Oh my god! I poisoned my weapon before the fight just now.
We have to get to the bottom of this. Stiff as a board. But who killed him?
Oh, he might be dead.
I must have eaten something bad.
Sorry. Sorry. Shit. Is he gonna be dead?
This is going to be a long day.
Whoops.
Close the eyes and amen.
A terrible murder.
It's the gallows for murder. If I had it my way, there'd be no trial.
And just when I thought that I'm not gonna kill anybody in today's stream, well, unless it's a bandit. But point is, I didn't thought of that. Oh God. Is Von Berghoff here? Hey, where is he?
I'm sorry.
This is going to be a long day.
Well, I assume that guy, the captain, is gonna survive. I think he's
This murder won't go unpunished.
Could you please stop saying that? I already feel guilty for that already.
This is going to be a long day.
I'd like to learn from...
You got that wine?
All right.
Ready.
Okay. Heavy weapons.
I want to see what you can do with a mace.
Ha ha! Good choice. It's better than a sword when you're up close. All right then. I'll show you a few devilish tricks.
This is all to like pass time. Thank you.
I'd like to learn...
You got that one?
All right.
Ready.
Go
I
on,
need
man.
to improve my...
Then sword fight, damn it! That the main thing is not to soil your breeze, no matter who you're up against. All right then. I'll show you a few devilish tricks.
I think like longsword is just too OP in this game. They need to balance out with the rest. Oh, they remove his body. Jishka. Dang it. I thought he can teach me some stuff. Soldier.
Why is it so
To Bianca.
What? Ah, this is pointless.
It seems like there's somebody that can teach me something.
My respects.
Wait, did the door just open by itself?
I'd like to learn something.
What are you in?
Oh, good thing he survived.
I'd like to know a few tricks with a halberd.
Thanks. I'll teach you one trick, but it'll take time to learn it.
Good thing he didn't die.
I'd like to learn...
What is this about?
Heavy weapon.
I hope you can tell me how to use a mace.
All right. I'll show you something, but you'll need time for it.
One more
I'd
time.
like to learn something.
What do you want to...
Horsemanship.
Fine.
Thank you. Nightcrawler, new level. Main level 26. Driven by vengeance. For 30 seconds. I'll take burger. Heavy weapon. Thundering blow. When you hit enemy for heavy weapon, your armor will count as if it was 20 in total. Ooh, nice. I think I'll take this. Full arm. Impaler 2. Piercing damage.
I'm at your service, sir.
Anybody else?
You silly doggy. What are you doing, lurking around without a light? Get a torch, or I'll put you in the stocks.
Do we have a bed here? Oh, our bed is over there.
You're ugly. Now I know why you wanted to be in the dark.
You bastard!
Anyway, carry on.
Like, seriously? Okay, where's our bed? Among all, like I really, I have to agree that Rosa is the best. Catherine is just like, if she wears something more revealing, then maybe I can see myself going for her. Is this my room? It is. Before that, let's fix our clothes. Let's fix our clothes. I just noticed. Okay. We start from the bottom because we need to use the tailor's kit. Tailor's kit. Then armor. Okay, we good. On second thought, give me a second. I think we have some books to read. So we sit here and we read. Another thing I would like to say is like, reading a book shouldn't be this fast. I don't know about you, it will take me like, if I'm gonna read from, you know, from cover to cover. Oh shit. Oh shit. We didn't burn down Malashov?
Nice work! Nice work indeed.
I didn't burn down Malashov.
You saved the peasants but sent your own men to the slaughter. You like to keep your hands clean, but war is a nasty business. So who are you going to sacrifice for your conscience next? Your little Jew brother? Cape on? Yourself? You play the game, but you don't understand the rules. And in the end, you'll lose. You learned nothing. You understood nothing. And yet I tried so hard. And yet we share the same fate. Lord! My family was slain too, by the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family. Of orphans. Well, of course you do have a father. Although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.
Yeah. Like, I like Radzik as a person, but I don't like Radzik as a father figure. Martin is a billion times better than Radzik. Like, he keep on sending us to like to missions. Like, come on, man. Like, this is your son. You just had a heartfelt moment saying that, you know, you're gonna like own up and become like the father. And then you keep on sending him to dangerous mission. Like, I can accept the Trotsky one, okay? Sending Capon, and then like we became like his chaperone to we send him, you know, we become the chaperone and send him to Trotsky. I can accept that because in a sense, like, he needs to learn how to parlay as a noble, okay? That I can accept. The one I can't accept is that he sent us on a scouting mission. He sent us to like infiltrate an enemy base, is he trying to kill us off? Is he trying to kill us off? Because I can't see it any other way than that, you know? Because if you really want to protect us, like, I wouldn't say that you keep us, like, you put us in like a secluded place and like never let any danger come to us. Like, Martin tried to do that, but even I think that giving him another year or two, if nothing happens to Scarlets, I think he will allow Henry to take up some sword fighting classes. But he will still try to protect them. While for Radzik, I don't feel it that way, you know. That's why let's see, main level. So we have the choice to choose Martin's Heritage, or Radzik's Heritage. I would say for Radzik's Heritage, I would 9 times out of 10 I would choose Martin, because I don't really see like Henry as Radzik's Heritage. I really don't see that happening. Okay, what time is it? Oh, we're not fully rested. It's still in the middle of the night. I'm doing this to pass time. Like, even if you consider everything, like, Capon is more of a noble than we are, because he's the legitimate son of like a lord and we're a bastard son. But that doesn't mean that you can treat us like this, you know? I guess there's nothing to do. So Bianca?
Can't you see? I'm as deaf as a post.
It is not. Just have a
I don't want to talk to Brabant. I don't want to talk to Brabant.
Was darf's heute Morgen sein?
Fight?
Let's fight.
And what will it be?
And this time practice.
And what will you fight?
Mace and a
Give me a
shield.
mace and a shield.
Mein Freund, I will give you a cudgel instead of a mace. Good. What should I take?
Longsword.
You take a longsword.
As you wish. Wir tun es.
Sure. But another opponent or two would be better.
How many of us do you...
3. Then maybe I'll even work up a sweat.
Dir hat wohl die Sonne das Gehirn verbrannt. But have it your way. Bist du bereit? Na los!
Oh, damn it.
No chance.
Show your stuff.
Christ! Shit!
Damn it.
Useless.
Too many. I think we have to go on the offensive.
I'll rip your ass open.
Surprised?
Damn it.
That's what I call an opener.
Yeah. We really need to attack.
That will do. You have had enough, and I don't want to be here till nightfall. If you want to continue, come back another time.
Yeah, this is the thing about with multiple enemies, is that when you use other weapons, right, other than longsword, is that you don't have master strike. So even if you don't have a shield, like the fact that you have a longsword you can master strike, that's just a bit too overpowered. I really feel that even though that it's like a mastery of your skills, the fact that if a shield can't compare at all with like defense, it's just feel a bit off to me. I wanna see like they buff up, you know, using a shield. If they do that, then like it kind of makes sense that shield can like protect us,
How can I help you?
because right now the most
Certainly.
defensive way,
I'd like.
Mike?
Well, I really need.
As you wish.
Let's.
Certainly. Great.
the most best way for you to play defense is by longsword. I wish that using a shield would allow us to do something different than a master strike. So for example, like using the shield, even though it's gonna like damage the shield, like you're gonna lock their weapon to the shield, and that frees up our other hand to strike them or something.
I'm sorry?
They need to do a gimmick with the shield.
Is von Bergov's interrogation starting soon?
You came at the right time. We're just about to deal with him. And you can join in.
The interrogation of the Captain von Bergov is being
Welcome
prepared.
to Sukdol, Lord von Bergov. Despite the circumstances that brought you here.
It is an honor, Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners are a welcome change.
I'll do my best to make your, involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking. Fuck that bollocks. He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him.
A hard beating isn't enough.
Just a beating? What about breaking a finger or two? Or singeing the soles of his feet? You yourself forced me and Capon to do similar things when you brought that captive to Trusky.
Forced you? Come off it, boy. Should I tell the gentleman here what actually happened?
You just keep your fucking gob shut until someone asks you to squeal.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer? You do know that I am...
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked when we took Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat and a smug face.
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? Or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses?
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then why have I not heard a single one yet? And what a shame that is. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on me, and you will not hear a single word.
Ooh.
He's right. Apart from von Aulifs, he's Sigismund's closest man. He knows everything about him and his plans. We should try it the peaceful way first.
You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move. I thought he would never march into battle.
Wouldn't you rather cooperate?
See? Fortune is turning her back on you people. A pragmatic man like you ought to recognize an opportunity. If you help us, the Margrave will remember you for it. And will also let bygones be bygones.
You're getting ahead of yourself a bit, boy. The crown is still firmly on Sigismund's head, and Jobst won't find it easy to wrest it of him. Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
He's broke, right?
What situation is he in, then?
In the shit, Lord Trotznov. In the shit. So, a sensible person should seize every opportunity that presents itself. And I am eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I think it is time I gave you my answer.
A wise decision, sir.
But suspicious. Why the sudden change of heart?
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I've only ever wanted what is best, believe me.
Really?
What is best for this country, for my loyal supporters, and, naturally, for myself.
Really?
And I'm not ashamed of that. And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best. He's in trouble, both here and in Hungary. The army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling, so the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Naturally. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last straw Sigismund is grasping is the royal treasury at the Italian court. If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
What's the
Most
Italian
secure
court?
place in the town?
Of course. And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborz.
My father.
Lord Pisek, as the former mintmaster, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath the city.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, one of them runs beneath the court.
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there, but no one knows those old tunnels now. Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come to a bad end there.
But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh.
You know?
Pardon me, milady. But how would you know?
Not all young noble women devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all about the plans of the passageways beneath our palace. St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Rutards. So in the past we had a secret underground entrance built into its crypts, and St. James's is right next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel, that is.
In short, you can theoretically walk directly from Rutard Palace to the Italian court.
Sure. That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
Sounds almost too easy.
Sounds almost too easy.
You took the words out of my mouth. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract the guards and lead us to the silver.
Christian or Pisek?
Christian of Pisek is the steward at the Italian court. He could help us.
Perhaps. But my brother's never been easy to deal with. He'd be taking a big risk, and besides, he doesn't have the Mint Master's key to the treasury. I'm afraid Vavak's your own...
Vavak!
It's just that you can't trust him.
Yeah, because Vavak was originally like on Sigismund's side, right? And then like he's also against Rutards as well. So that's why like if we... Bottom line is, he might turn us in, you know. Let's say that Vivek went into the Italian court, right? And he makes a fuss outside. He make a fuss on top while we sneak in from the tunnels. Then what happened is that he might like, hey, just like there's a bunch of people like sneaking in from the tunnels. I'm afraid that might happen.
There is one other possibility.
That is?
What's that, Sir Otto?
Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of a rare visitor from very far away.
Who? Do you mean... Surely not.
The very one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly.
Wenceslas?
A papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate the dispute about the new church.
What's that got to do with us?
Yeah.
Where would he be received except at the Italian court, along with his entourage? No one knows them, no one has ever seen them, and very few understand their language.
You bastard! So we're gonna pretend to be like... oh,
they might as well be volunteering
God.
for you to take their place.
Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean, take their place? Are we supposed to kill them, or what?
Why not?
Fuck.
We can't do that.
We can't. Godwin, say something. You're a priest after all.
You're right. Jesus, get a grip, fellas. Do you want to burn in hell?
Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's
Yeah, that's what I was
lackey up
hoping
a
for.
bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt.
St. Joseph, cover thy ears.
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Loretz, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort. But I don't know how many there are.
Good. We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
Catherine
Bust
again?
in there and cause a bit of a fuss.
Like, aside from us being used like we're a multi-purpose tool. We're like a Swiss Army knife. Like, oh, you need somebody to infiltrate the fortress? Send Henry. Oh, you need somebody to smith something? Send Henry. Oh, you need to send in some bronze? Send Henry. Oh, you need to do this? Henry. Need this? Henry. Everything is Henry. And then like Catherine is also like something like that.
So he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that.
Maybe we can resolve this
Is
peacefully.
there no other way to solve it? Without violence?
Gentlemen, the legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin, and even a bit of Italian too, as it happens. I could explain to him what we need. Maybe we can persuade him to go along with it.
He'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife at his throat.
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an Italian cardinal. It'd be better if we made him take us with him as his retinue.
What will we do with the legate's retinue?
But what do we do with the legate's real retinue?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den. One of our men can guard them there.
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest.
What we'll do when we're
All
inside?
right. Let's say we get inside with the legate. What then? What if he betrays us?
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Godwin will take care of that.
Me?
You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger to his ribs and ask him politely to play nice.
May God look the other way.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open the treasury.
That's damned risky.
No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over. And the whole place will be ours before they even notice.
Alright, okay, let's talk about Vicky
What if the
then.
legate refuses to talk to us?
Well, we can always beat him up. Take his clothes and let someone else put them on. Like, Godwin, eh? Since he's a priest.
Hold on.
I agree.
I'm not going to play the jester for anyone.
Nobody's asking you to. We stick to the plan. We'll work on the legate so he agrees to take us in with him. Then we'll find a way somehow.
All right. I can't think of anything better anyway.
Agreed then. We'll try gentle persuasion to begin with. And now, to the task. Henry, you go to the town and squeeze...
Yep. Why am I not surprised? Everything is Henry.
anything that could help us out of Vavak.
Most importantly, get that key from him.
Then wait for us at Rotard Palace, where we'll set up our base. We'll get there first thing in the morning.
And how are you going to get inside? The palace will be closed and maybe guarded. I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance, where everyone can see you, and break the gate down while you're at it.
That's true, milady. What do you suggest?
There's not only a passageway to the church, but also down to the river. I know it like the back of my hand. I could show Henry the way if you like.
No offense, my lady, but you'll be safer here.
She's coming with me. Nobody knows Ruthard Palace as well as Lady Rosa.
Do you want to get into the court? Then you need Ruthard Palace. You want Ruthard Palace? Then I'm coming along.
All right. Both of you are going to town. And no dawdling. You should be on the road tomorrow at the latest. Time is of the essence.
That's that then. Let's get to work.
Ooh, Rosa. Give me a second. I want to look at the Italian palace. Italian. Wait. General. Italian palace. I mean the Italian court. Society. Crafts. Eh? Huh? Where? H.I. There's no Italian court. Garbage and waste in cities. It's well known that medieval Europe was not particularly hygienic. Most household waste ended up just a few meters from the house. There wasn't as much as waste as today, and most of it, if not all, was organic in nature. People were frugal and true masters at using everything down to the last piece. Food preparation scraps were minimal, and same was true for processing animal products. Old clothes were remade, old dishes were repaired, and furniture lasted for generations. Yeah, I kind of miss... Oh my god, saying I miss the oldies. Like nowadays, no matter whatever that we have, like clothes or anything, it barely lasts, a couple of years. But if you have like, an antique, like that thing is like 200, 300 years and it's still standing. Consequently, the most waste produced by people come from their own digestion. This waste ended up at best in compost, which over time become good quality soil. So the compost heap itself was right behind the house, or in a cesspit, and at worst in the river or on the street, where it contributed to the iconic mud. Since wells were directly beneath urban houses, or water was taken from the river and river for drinking, epidemics of typhoid, cholera, and hepatitis were common. Other ways, which we haven't yet mentioned, ended up just outside the city walls, in the case of villages or artisanal production, behind the nearest embankment. Not infrequently, the ditches along the walls were more like bottomless rubbish dumps. Or silver mining. I'm interested to know more about the Italian court. The rat house. Like, I don't understand what's the Italian court though. Like, I did read Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, okay, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, one thing that I'm quite interested in is like, because we did have the event with Godwin, right? Godwin talked about Jan Hus, the preacher from Prague. Like, I thought that he's gonna appear in this game though, but it seems like, although they haven't like promoted it very heavily, okay, Warhorse Studios did say like there's 3 in the making, because they don't want to spoil it yet. They don't want to like they want people to focus on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 first. Yeah, because like, just like me, I'm still halfway, right? I'm still halfway through the game, and it seems like the story is still gonna end up in like a cliffhanger, like the first one, okay? Because the first one, the cliffhanger was like, okay, we're supposed to meet up with people from Trotsky. So I wonder where the cliffhanger is gonna be this time.
It looks like the 2 of us will be going to Kuttenberg alone.
I can hardly wait.
Aren't you looking forward to finally going home?
Aren't you looking forward to going home?
When they captured Pa, Von Bergov's people came to Rutard Palace.
Did they do anything to you?
No, I wasn't harmed.
Aww.
But before they took me away, they ransacked the place. Then Von Bergov just took me to Malashov. It's likely Vavak took our home for himself. He's always threatened to do that.
You can try. When we free your father, Ruthard Palace will be yours again.
I hope so. But that's still far from certain.
Wait, if that's the case, if we're gonna have 3, who is like Henry gonna be with? We do have Teresa from the first game, but we're not in Ratai, so we're not gonna see her. Like, are we gonna end up with Rosa or Catherine? Like, right now, in my personal opinion, like, well, maybe in my personal preference, more likely to say, I would rather Henry be with Rosa, okay? Because, like, I think Henry and Rosa is that what makes them both like kind of fit each other the most is that, like, without a doubt, Henry come from nothing, right? When we start with Henry in the first game, he doesn't know anything. He's not good at anything, and without a doubt, okay, without a doubt, that the events in Uzhitz where he learned from the scribe, that is canon. There is no doubt about it. That's where he have to learn how to read and write from there, okay? because later on, like that's gonna lead him to go to it did mention that Henry went into the monastery, okay, to find who was it? I kind of forgot the name, but he's one of the like the people who attacked the stables in Neuhof. So we need to find out that information. Okay, so that seems to be canon because Henry did refer to like he was a man of the cloth. Okay, and that means that he have to learn. You have to learn how to read and write. You also learn how to read a little bit of Latin. Okay, so him going in the scholar path is one thing, and another thing is that Henry is also like he's good in fighting. Okay, like I would like to assume that his best weapon is the sword or the long sword, because like he does have Martin's sword. Okay, he does have Martin's sword that he forged for Sir Radzik, so that is most probably like gonna be his weapon of choice. Okay, because that way he's gonna be able to fight with his father, with his father's legacy in his hand. Okay, so I would like to believe that he's a swordsman using the long sword. Okay, and he's also a scholar. So when we compare to Rosa, Rosa is of course a lady, and she likes like reading a lot, but that doesn't mean that she's like the standard the book girl, the smart girl. Because when we first met Rosa, she she came up lit she came out crossbow blazing, right? She shot somebody, and in the lore wise, she's also like decent with the crossbow, and she even taught us earlier in the stream just now on how to shoot, on improving our marksmanship. So like you can kind of see like Henry the I wouldn't say Henry the scholar, but Henry who is trying to learn, trying to who is trying to be a scholar using a sword. And then on the side, we have Rosa, who is definitely a scholar with a crossbow. So with that, like it makes much more of a like a deadly duo, or like I wouldn't say the perfect couple, okay? Because in a sense, Rosa is like she's a tomboy, and nobles will probably like avoid her because of her attitude. And Henry is a bastard son. Them being together is not surprising, but I can see that if things go down the line, she might get off. Easy to
Get
say.
inside Rithar Palace.
Like I said, through the underground.
Well, I suppose by now I ought to know you don't have back doors here. Just secret passages, eh?
You are in mining country, you know. There's more going on here below ground than above.
How will I find the entrance this time? From the position of some cross again?
No, I'll guide you this time. It's just below the walls. You only need to know where to turn.
Are you ready to go?
There's no point in dallying.
There's something I need to take care of.
Actually,
Just a moment. This reminds me of something. Let's go and read. There's a couple of characters I want to see. Okay, let's see Catherine. The brave and determined helper of Jan Zizka of Trosno is most likely just a fictional character, although a woman bearing this name played important roles in Zizka's life. Wait. Then we need to read Zizka. The first Catherine was probably his mother. although this is not certain, as other sources name her Johanna. We know more about the second Catherine. In the province of Land Registry, we learn that Jan Žižka married her and acquired a farm in Sharonov as the dowry. They even had a daughter, although her name is unknown. After Catherine's death, Žižka married yet another Catherine. Again, we do not know anything about her except that Žižka inherited her property after her death. In view of the importance of this name in the life of the great figure of the Czech history, we decided to interpret the character of Catherine in our own way. Okay, one of the most famous and controversial figures in Czech history, the man who became the face of Hussite uprising. Ooh. Unfortunately, only the last 6 years of his life are thoroughly documented. We know that he lost an eye in his youth and that in 1408, Žižka served in the sabotage unit of a certain Matthew the leader and made a living as a bandit in the service of various nobles. Wait, this is 1408. Isn't the game in 1403, 1406? Matthew the leader and made a living as a bandit in the service of various nobles. According to some leading Czech historians, the activities of his band had more of a political than a material character. From existing records, we know that when he was later arrested and sentenced, King Wenceslas IV. Okay. This kind of proved from this line alone, arrested and sentenced King Wenceslas IV. So King Wenceslas is gonna get back the throne. Okay, Sigismund is gonna be deposed sooner or later. There is a theory that at least part of his activities might have been carried out at the behest of someone from the king's entourage. His most famous historical period followed the outbreak of the Hussite uprising when he took command of the rebel forces and earned a reputation as a brilliant strategist and an undefeated military leader who led the Hussites from victory to victory. Okay. So Catherine more or less is married to Žižka. So that makes Catherine not canon for Henry's like soulmate, right? So now let's go and check the Rosa. Rosa Ruttard is not a documental historical figure. She is inspired by Rosa or Rosina from a Gutenberg legend, which was adapted by Czech playwright Josef Kazdantil. The story intrigued us, but ultimately we retained only her name from the tale of the daughter of a wealthy nobleman from the Ruttard family. The original legend goes like this. Rosa was the daughter of the George Ruttard, a wealthy but very stingy townsman. But he was not stingy, right? Like Ruttard, he's not stingy. The father. I see him as like they may not want to, donate money, but at the very least, like he would still use money to maintain him, even if it means like pleasing the people. Okay. Oh, it's George Ruttard. The father's name is Kunzlin. Okay. She was beautiful and intelligent, so she had no shortage of suitors. However, her father feared this, as the last thing he wanted was to diminish his treasure for his daughter's dowry. He secured his wealth in a very cruel manner. He had his daughter bricked up in the same cellar where he kept his riches. Her ghost later haunted the house and its surroundings. People in the street would hear crying at night. The spirit often appeared to the house's residents and predicted terrible misfortune. This eventually came true. 1648, the house collapsed, burying everyone inside. Like reading this, because it says here that this is a fictional character, right? I think Rosa could be. This is what strengthened the idea of um, strengthen the idea of Rosa being Henry's like lover. The reason why is because Henry is also itself, Henry also itself is like a fictional character. Even in the game itself, it already mentioned that the game tries to make it historically accurate, but since they turn it into a game, they have to change a lot of things. So for example, this is something that I read in one of the videos that I've seen, is that Marquardt, okay, Marquardt von Owlets, if you take a look here itself, it's already like it's already different. The reason why is because he lived until, you know, December 1402. The game now is at 1403, so it's not historically accurate anymore in terms of the story, but they're still trying to make it as realistic as possible. So I think Catherine among all, okay, should be the lover. Let's check if we have Teresa. Do we have Teresa? Teresa's not here. Okay, Teresa's not here. Who else should we read? Let's look at Dry Devil. Audrey named Hinyak Yeviskove of Kunststadt. He was a fierce and fearless soldier who became famous as a robber knight during the Moravian Margravite Wars, in which he repeatedly raided Austria in 1401 and 1402, continuing even after the first capture of the Bohemian king in Vienna. Only after the escape of King Wenceslas IV did the Austrian Duke Eberhard lose patience, so in 1404 he marched to Zoimo with 12,000 soldiers, supported by another 12,000 soldiers of Sigismund of Luxembourg. However, the Dry Devil knew about the campaign. When the enemy troops stood in the front of the town, it was already fortified, and with substantial help from his friend Jan Sokol of Lamberg, he repelled the attack. It should be noted that the dysentery epidemic, which had spread among the enemy to such an extent that both enemy nobles were infected, also contributed greatly to this. Eberhard IV of Austria even died of the disease, and so the Dry Devil continued to pillage and plunder. Eventually, however, even Wenceslas IV ran out of patience and had him imprisoned in 1407. He was soon released, but he did not enjoy his freedom for very long, for he died in 1408. Okay. Like, I really couldn't hate the Dry Devil, but I couldn't like him as well. Oh well. Oh, he lived until 1419. So 15 years after 15 years after he's gonna die, more or less. Wait, 1388. So we're not sure about his age because, like, the story should be set in 1402. It should be around 14, 15, 16. Okay. Son of Jezek. I can't read. Hedvika of Duba. After the death of his father, Jezek, the Lords of Lipa, Uncle Henry, his son Hanush and his brothers became his guardians. After the imprisonment of Master Jan Hus, he signed a petition in his defense. In the Hussite Wars, however, he initially sided with the League of Lords against the Hussites in a few minor battles. In 1419, he took part in the battle against the Hussites in Knin, apparently due to the influence of his close neighbor Lasek of Kvar from Sternberg. There are no records indicating he took part in the war later. He was the Lord of Ratai and Polna. He acquired Ratai from his guardians only in 1412. Wow, another 10 years? Only then he's in his late 20s. close to 30s if that's the case, right? For 24, is it? 19, yeah, it's supposed to be around 24. He held positions in the provincial offices, and his son was the famous Philip Patrick. Unlike his historical precursor, however, we took the poetic license of making Hans Capon a 20-year-old man in our game. I wouldn't mind him being like 16 to 20 though. But 20 is like the latest that he could be. Because if you think about it, right, if he's 16, he should be more bratty. 20 does give him like he's still a brat, but he does have his time of being like an adult. I can imagine like around 16 is like a kid who's like screaming about his PS5. Okay, but like of course there's no PS5 in this age, but you get the point. He's gonna be like screaming to Henry, okay, Henry, where's my food? Henry, where's this? Henry, where's that? We did see that in the beginning of the game where like he refused to do his work. Remember when we are at Troskowitz, okay, we're at the tavern, like we don't have any money, but the innkeeper still provide us food, right? And with that, we are asked to do some chores he doesn't want to do. So that's very annoying. But at least he tried to reason it like an adult. That's why I think like Hans being 20 years old makes sense. Okay, it makes sense. But the fact that he's 20 years old, and then like the most recent one that I get annoyed is the fact that when we're at Malashov, like, okay, let's get out of here. So let's go down to the tunnel that I came in. Wait, we're gonna go into the tunnel? And during that time, it's very off that he doesn't want to enter. Like, he doesn't want to enter is fine, but he refused to enter under any circumstance. I can see that if he's 20, like it's gonna be like, okay, put this bag on your head, we're gonna drag you, we're gonna like, you know, guide you through the tunnels. That could also be a way though. But the fact that he refused at all, like, that's what makes me want to make him a bit younger. And bear in mind, in KCD, like in Kingdom Come Deliverance, both 1 and 2, we don't have children in the game. We do not have children in the game. Don't forget that, okay? And I believe that if they have children in the game, like the lore can be expanded even further. But I assume that's a deliberate choice because like we shouldn't be able to murder children and stuff. Like, of course, like even in real life we shouldn't do that. But point is that like even in Skyrim, which you can compare KCD to, okay, KCD to Skyrim, even they don't allow you to kill children. And there are a couple of children in Skyrim. Not as many, but there's still some. We don't even see babies. Okay. Wait. There's something I wanna do. I need to get some fox. The reason why, I might need to be good at speaking, okay? I might need to be good at speaking, so I need to get a couple of fox. I think after we make the fox, we will go with we'll go and find Rosa. Okay, so right now, okay, there is an alchemy bench over there. There is an alchemy bench. Let's go. Let's make some fox. Give me a second. This is something that I wish. Take up torch so you can see better. And this is just a minor thing, but I like it a lot. The fact that if you, although it doesn't make sense because like both your hands are like, you know, flipping the pages, but the torch light is still there, but it's still like, it's very well rendered, easy to say. Okay, fox. I'm gonna make some fox. You will need oil, handfuls of belladonna, one of St. John's wort, one of nettles, and charcoal. Okay, well first, grind the okay, let's put oil, grind the St. John wort and nettles. Okay, oil, St. John wort and nettle. Grind it. Add the color, boil for 2 turns. Okay. Put this in. Put this in. Lower it down. Okay. And then grind the charcoal. Okay, take the charcoal. Up. Grind the charcoal, add it to the cauldron. Add the belladonna and boil for 1 turn. Put this in. Bring it down. Flip. 1 turn, right? File. We good? Strong fox. I think we good for now. We do have 6. Wait, let's talk to Catherine. Just for fun.
Did you hear what was arranged with von Berghoff?
Of course, but I don't even have the will to shake my head anymore.
What's wrong?
Is there something you don't like about the plan?
Don't like? You lot have gone mad. First, you bring von Berghoff here in shackles. Then you let him put a flea in your ears about how to outsmart the king? And now you want to walk right into his people's clutches? Have you taken leave of your senses, for Christ's sake?
Well, you make it sound like things were different before with Zizka.
You bet your ass it was different. He didn't act like a fool, and only took actions that could actually succeed.
I kind of agree though. The fact is that, like, Zizka, I do know that sometimes he understands like there's some difficult choices you have to make. But at least with
What a nice day.
with like the lore up until now, Zizka would actually be you'll be the more sensible and try to be as noble as possible. The fact is that during the Malishov attack, that he's willing to sacrifice like the village for us to attack it, it kind of shows that the influence of Dry Devil have on him. Let's talk to them for a while.
How does von Bergov seem to you? He's not nearly as threatening now.
W dupie mam Bergowa. Ale ta dzierlatka, którą ukrywał w wieży, jest warta grzechu. Piękna, młoda, wzór cnót niewieścich. Gdy jednak zaciągniesz się do wyrka, to będziesz rad, że dożyjesz.
Hey, no, no.
She Rudhard's daughter, you pig. No hostage. She on our side.
Tym lepiej. Myśmy ją przecież oswobodzili. Jeśli jest dobrze wychowana,
You touch her, you dead.
miałaby się nam wszystkim odwdzięczyć.
Is he talking about Rosa?
He just say she is a very fine lady.
Oh, I'm gonna kill
No
you, man.
more.
Did you say something about
Told
sausage?
me to come back for sausages. So here I am.
Yes, yes. They wait for you.
I can hardly wait.
They won't wait. Here, you taste and you will be in heaven. My secret recipe. 6 kind of spice.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. But we have Vienna sausage. So it'd be Janos Sausage D, JSD. Janos Sausage Delight.
Thanks. I hope it doesn't give me the runs.
That happens sometimes. But no worry, some liquor fix you up. You want more? I make. But you must bring me meat. Game is best. But dog, alright too. Only tough and taste this weak. Need a lot of salt.
So I can bring you almost anything and you can make sausages out of it?
From anybody. But don't bring me no old stuff or stinky stuff. That bad, bad, bad.
Okay. Just a moment. I want to talk to Adder. Where's Adder? I need to talk into him first before we leave. Where's Adder? I need to remind him not to touch Brabant, Bianca, Berta, Samuel. What the hell is he?
Wanker!
You know what? I'm gonna fight again.
Let's fight.
And what will it?
Practice fight.
And what will you?
I'm gonna show you the difference between
Take a long
me
sword.
using a long sword.
In ordnung.
I'm ready.
How many?
I can handle 3 of you.
Ihr hat wohl die Sonne. Das war's.
Show
I can't
what
see.
you're made of.
Oh damn it!
Oh nein, verdammt!
You're no match for us, fucker.
Damn it!
Scheiße!
I'm all
Damn it! Oh come on! 2 hits.
Enough. Now we'll rest for.
Can we continue afterward?
You want more?
Practice
I want
fight.
another.
And what's you?
I'll take a look.
Good.
The fact that there's 3 and they attack non-stop.
Sure.
How many?
Never mind. I'm going.
I can handle.
Ihr hat wohl. Defend yourself.
Show what you're
Ah, come on! Move to. Turn to the right!
I mean.
There we go.
Na los! Da!
Oh, come on.
Ausnehmen.
Useless.
Do it!
Damn it! Two hits back.
Enough.
Can we continue?
You.
Let's try another.
And what's your?
Wait.
I'll take a long.
And what?
Take a long sword as.
In Ordnung.
Change my mind.
You know what?
Du Wichs. Komm. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Herr.
Oh God. Like, one thing I would like to say, if it's like more of an open space, I can go around much better and I might be able to win.
Let's fight.
But only with practice.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Sehr schön.
I want a long.
And what about?
Take a long.
In Ordnung.
I'm ready.
Do you want?
If it's a 1-to-1, it'll be able to fight easily. Two.
Fuck that.
I wish that if we get hit, I do wish that we will quickly like turn to that side instead of just like focusing on that one. I tried to move it to the left to like change targets, but it's still like stuck onto that person, you know?
Ha! Zeig, was du drauf hast. Go fuck yourself.
Oh nein, verdammt!
See? See? Like, see? He doesn't want to turn to the right.
You want? That will do. We can
I want an.
And what?
I'll go.
And what?
Take a look.
I think that's 2.
Sure.
How many?
2 is more than.
Good. Kämpfen.
Okay, 2 should be easy.
Oh, mein Gott, du verdammter!
Fucking hell!
Wir werden dich ausnehmen. Na los!
Being cornered is the worst situation.
Show what you're made of.
Not fast enough.
Fucking hell!
There we go. Wait, how did he block that? He was attacking. How did he block that?
Oh, shit! What the?
Wir werden dich
Oh, Christ! Shit!
Na los!
Okay, 2 is still doable. Master Strike.
What the fuck was that?
Just when it comes to 3, it's really hard.
Oh, shit! What the?
Oh. Damn you.
So ein Pech.
Okay, we need to fix our equipment after this.
Wir werden dich ausnehmen. Verdammter Mistkerl!
Damn it.
Ha! Ich hab dich. Na los! Now that's what I call an opener. Ah, was zum... Oh, mein Gott, du verdammter... Scheiße! That, huh?
Damn, two together. But it's 2-1, so I can't really blame him. Okay, good. He's low on stamina.
Do it!
My head.
Okay, one down.
Hey!
Come on. Wait, that didn't make it in time? Wait, that didn't even hurt him.
Son of a bitch!
That didn't even hurt him.
Oh Gott, ich wurde... Verdammter Mistkerl!
Oh, Warfare it up. That's good.
Now that's what I call an opener. Ah, was zum...
There we go. Ah, God. I got parried.
Hey, Scheiße!
Ouch!
Pech gehabt, Arschloch!
Mutt, what are you doing there?
Dumm. Oh, Christ! Shit! So ein Pech!
Ouch!
Like that, huh? Oh, Christ! Shit!
Come on.
Ah, nein! Verflucht! Ah,
Give up?
niemals.
You know, another thing that I wish is that once they are low on HP, their counter rate is slower.
Stop. I need a moment before we continue. What do you want to try next?
And we good.
I'll come back once I'm rested.
I understand.
We're good. Okay, time to fix. We're gonna start off with Taylor. Ooh, a lot of stuff. Taylor, then armor. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh, craftsmanship new perk. Okay, that's good to know. Craftsmanship new perk. Keen eye. Yo, it's not like I'm gonna use it. Warfare. Solid rock. One-man army. I think one-man army is better. It's much more useful for me. Here, just pick up anything. Okay, we're good. Let's go and see Rosa. If only we can find Adder. I need to warn him. Oh, Otto.
I'd never have thought it'd be so easy. Getting revenge on you, I mean. First Istvan Toth, now you. And tomorrow...
By tomorrow, you may all be dead. Actually, I would say that is becoming more and more likely.
Soft day like a
Would
dog.
you like to know how Istvan died? What it sounded like when he fell out of that window and got smashed on the rocks below the tower.
You seem to be laboring under the naive illusion that I cared about Doth. You killed a murderer and a fool. All you achieved by that was saving us the trouble.
You're afraid, aren't you?
Don't try that tough talk on me. You're afraid, aren't you?
Afraid of what? You?
Of not being firmly in charge for once. You have to dance to someone else's tune. And that terrifies you.
An interesting idea. I will remember it when I am dining with Lord Pisek, and you are picking up crumbs outside somewhere.
I think later on we will have to fight it here. Okay, we have to fight in Sukdal. The reason why I say that is because like if you remember the beginning of the game, we're actually like in Sukdal where we'll be playing as Godwin, and we do have like I don't know if Zhishka was there, but Godwin, Hans is there, and like with the captain. So in a sense, that's why like just now, early on, like when I tried to fight with the captain and I poisoned him with my weapon, he didn't die. It's most likely it's because of that. What else can we talk to him about? Imprisoning a woman.
You pretend to be the Lord of Lords, but had no qualms about taking a defenseless woman prisoner. You should be ashamed.
I would feel more ashamed if I hadn't taken her hostage.
If I learn you laid one finger on her...
Calm down, Sir Knight. I took her to Malashov to make sure nobody would hurt her.
Why?
There were many in Kuttenberg looking for a way to blackmail or at least humiliate Rudard. And a pretty young daughter like that is the perfect means to that end. Do you not think?
You care about the Ruth all of a sudden?
First you have Ruthard imprisoned, and now you're helping his daughter. Why?
Can you imagine? I don't like unnecessary violence. Especially violence against the fair sex. Moreover, that Rudhard girl is a remarkably young lady. Despite her apparent aloofness, I must say, I was quite charmed by her. And so were you, judging by how much you asked about her.
That's none of your business.
So be it. But I advise you to hold onto her tooth and nail. She's smarter than all of you put together.
Was she treated
I hope
well?
She's been treated well. As you say, She is Ruthard's daughter and heiress.
Don't worry. I personally made sure she never wanted for anything.
Didn't expect you to betray us.
I thought people like you would abhor defection.
I'm your hostage. I appreciate being treated well, and I don't hesitate to reciprocate. That is all.
Are you buying your
You wanna buy
safety?
your safety by snitching on your own allies?
What snitching? Sigismund's precarious position is no secret. And I don't have to worry about my safety, do I? Lords Capon and Pisek have sworn that no harm shall befall me, assuming you can keep that Jew in line.
They'll consider you a traitor.
You'll be nothing but a traitor to Sigismund and his people.
If you attempt to steal the silver, you will draw all attention to yourself, whether you succeed or not. They will hunt you like vermin. And my so-called betrayal will be the least of their concerns for quite a while.
Yeah, I'm quite curious about him right now. Otto von Berghoff. Is this him? I think this is him. Huh? Huh? Ah, this is the son. This is the one that we're dealing with. Otto III von Berghoff was a notable Czech nobleman of Thuringian Mason origin who held royal offices at the provincial court and served as the Burgrave of Prague from 1388 to 1393. Later, as a leading member of the League of Lords, he served on the royal council, where he actively opposed his king, Wenceslas IV. During Wenceslas IV's imprisonment in Vienna, Otto held the position of the highest provincial chamberlain, a post entrusted to him by the Hungarian king Sigismund of Luxembourg. In this role, he was responsible for tasks such as collecting taxes from royal towns and certain monasteries of approving appointed councillors. Otto's original domain, including Biela, Vilena, and Seeberg in northern Bohemia, which he sold to purchase the Rohozek estate and Trotsky Castle, which he extensively rebuilt. After Wenceslas IV returned to the Czech throne, he was removed from his offices and died in 1414. You didn't say much about his attitude though. I was hoping that. Otto IV, called young Berghoff of Trotsky, was a member of the League of Lords and the son of Otto III. He fought against the Hussites and ransacked the Opatowitz monastery. As well as daughters, he had only one son, John II, with whose death in 1455, the family died out by the sword. It seems like he's the smartest among all in the family. Oh well. What? Where is she? What? Ready?
Should we go?
There's no point in dallying.
All right, let's go.
Later near Kuttenberg.
Well, here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl. But God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
I'll be with you. If anything happens, just stay behind me and...
Ah, my hero. But since I'm the one who knows the way, I'll be going first.
I'm saying that if you get scared or if there's something happening. Oh yeah. Weapon still looks okay. But I should poison my weapon just in case. So just put... You just put a doll maker. We'll put another doll maker on our bolt.
Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
I'll be careful not to fall into the water. Those servants might think there's a water sprite crawling out of their cellar.
Most of them have known me since I was a little girl, and they're not easily frightened. Do you have any idea how many times they had to wash, dress, and groom me to make me presentable to my father?
You know, I wish that she would wear something different right now, because without a doubt that this is the clothes that she will wear to present herself to their father. But I would imagine that she would have her own set of clothes when she's gonna go around and mess with things, you know? That's one thing I feel. Besides, if you take a look, her dress is in the, it's in here. But at the very least, I would assume that she would actually roll up the hem of the dress.
When I was little, of course.
Look at that. See? The dress is in the water. Like, the developers don't mind showing, parts of the ladies' bodies.
Oof, startled me. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it at Subdol, he looked like he was about to faint.
When we were defending the Barkov, we got buried under the rubble from a demolished tower.
Oh my god!
I was lucky to survive it. I still remember him calling for help. He was scared to death. There was nothing we could do. That's when he was captured by von Berghoff. Since then, he's not comfortable with tight spaces.
Sorry, I was a silly goose to bring it up.
Oh, before that, might as well get drunk. Oh, cooked chicken. Take the snaps. Oh, drinking. Drinking at 18. Enhanced mixture. When you're drunk, using any potion will heal an additional effect. Yeah, I think I'll take this.
Oof. Well, we have to get to the other side somehow.
Everything all right?
No. Don't you see how deep it is ahead of us?
Do I have to?
I hope you don't expect me to carry you.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
Alright, I'll carry you.
Well, what's to be done? I'll carry you over.
Don't worry, though. I'm not some fragile petal. What's the hurry? I've got plenty of time. This is not how one carries a lady, you barbarian.
Maybe not in Kuttenberg, but it's how we did it in Skalitz.
But it's not very comfortable.
Ah, just grin and bear it, my lady. We're almost there.
Nah, this is carrier. I can't take a picture of her. Oh, I tried to access the photo mode, but I can't. Ah, it's over.
Oof, I don't think you'd be welcome at a royal court. But I am dry, so I thank you.
Oh, Sakura. I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
What happened here?
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the work of Avak's people.
Yeah.
More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
What do you mean get rid of them?
What do you mean get rid of them?
You killed most of von Bergoff's garrison at Malashov, and now you want me to tell you what to do?
My. How quickly Lady Rosa can change her mind. What's the difference between those ragamuffins upstairs and the villagers at Malashov, eh?
But this is our home. Our property. They have no right.
Oh. Like, this part here turns me off, is that, oh, I don't mind if you act like we need to be noble, but then when it's like, oh, you destroyed, you're ransacking our home? Oh, to hell with you. This actually is a huge turn off for me.
Folk who have nowhere to lay their heads and nothing to eat aren't much interested in the troubles of the rich. They just seize the opportunity.
You're right. But they can't stay here either. They'd give us away.
What are you gonna do?
So you want me to get rid of them? But what will you do? I'm responsible for keeping you safe.
Don't you worry. You don't have to hold my hand in my own home. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow.
No, don't.
I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above. Just in case.
That doesn't sound very safe.
What? Are you crazy? You can't climb such a height.
Oh, don't worry. I've been climbing up there ever since I was a little girl.
But they'll see you.
No, they won't. I'll be round the corner before they have a chance. There's a wooden balustrade there all the way to the window. It's like climbing a ladder.
This is I would like to say, at the very least, like, let me do something about it. If I say this, you're like, are you trying to call me fat? Alright.
If you say so. But if anything happens, hide. Got it?
All right. Now turn around so you can't see up my skirt.
How can I see your skirt? It's like, have you not seen your own dress? That dress is like on the floor.
Right then. Here we go. I hope Rosa can aim well.
Wait, can I talk to them?
Oi! Where do you think you're going?
You're trespassing. This place belongs to the House of Ruthard.
You're wrong, friend. The Rutards have finished in this town. We own the place now.
What are you gonna do about it, fucker?
I'm gonna bash your face in.
You guys want to die?
Rosa? Could you...
Hello, then.
Rosa!
We're gonna got you, you poor son.
Oh god. I actually wanted to be nice to them. I actually want to be nice to them. But they really are pushing it. Can we like scare them off?
Who let you in here, fucker?
Calm down. I just want to talk. I'm not looking to harm you.
Talk, eh? You don't want to harm us? Hark at him.
Let's get rid of him. What do you say, fellas?
I'll get you.
Sakra. Rosa? Could you... Rosa!
They'll...
Waiting for you. Rust fucker.
Wait, where's my shield?
Here it was spoiled. I feel awful.
Yeah, good thing I poisoned it.
Take that!
Take that fucker out, damn it! Christ! These hurts are horrible!
Useless!
What could have caused them?
Wait, what happened to Rosa? She's not firing. This is so annoying. The fact that I didn't even land a hit at all against this beggars. What the hell?
You're no match for us, fucker.
Drink.
Go fuck yourself.
Christ! These cramps are horrible. What could have caused them?
Like, that was fast. How did you react to that?
Are you alright?
I am. For now. Are you all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
Stop shouting. What if there's more of them?
There are. That's why I'm shouting.
That's a small crossbow.
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Damn it. I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door. I'm sure I can hold out for a while.
Okay. We need to repair first. Tailor's kit. Armorer's kit. Okay, let's go.
What a mess.
Oh, I forgot to put poison. Oh. Okay, poison. Weak bane poison. Wait, we still have poison on it. Okay.
Let me come in. What was
Huh? Look at that! I didn't even hit it. Okay, I hit him once.
Rosa, it's me.
Henry, are you all right?
I'm in one piece.
Are they gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in. You can come in now.
Oh my god. Look at the room. Like, okay. I don't get this. I understand like beggars, they might like ransack the place. But I don't see any reason for them to like destroy this place. I can see them like, you know, they sleeping in here. But what's the point of like turning this into like this? Like, I assume beggars are smarter than this, and what I mean by that is like they might like, you know, take it for parts. They might like even like throw them into the fireplace just to keep themselves warm. But what's the point of like doing all of this? Right? It doesn't make sense. Unless they are like a bunch of unless if they are like a bunch of marauders and pillagers, okay? Because I assume the beggars think that this will be their new home. It feels weird.
Here we are. Welcome home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore. They were behaving like animals in here.
You'll be alright.
Right. We've got a lot of work to do. But we'll get there. You'll see. We have to. There's a lot at stake.
That's true. You know, Henry, I want to ask you something. And I want an honest answer, all right? If everything were to go wrong at the Italian court, and God forbid you had to choose, would you still try to rescue my father, even if it meant putting stealing the silver in jeopardy?
Allies. Not that simple.
It's not that simple, and you know it. Silver gives us a chance to force the king to back off quickly, but we need allies anyway, because Sigismund's people won't stop defending his interests here.
All right. I just wanted to make sure you understand that. And that I can trust you not to leave my father behind if the plan goes awry.
Don't worry about the mess. Our boys will happily clean up once they get here. We owe you that.
The mess is the last thing on my mind. There was my mother's silver, my brother's hunting trophies, and my books. It's all gone.
If our plans succeed and your father is freed, do you know what will come next?
I try not to think about it.
Why? That's why you're helping us, isn't it?
If you get the king's silver, my father and I will have to hide. Leave the region, go somewhere out of Sigismund's men's reach.
Aww.
And you and I will have to part ways.
Won't let you go away.
I won't let you go away. Even if I have to fight with your father, Zizka, and the devil.
Is that so?
I'll even tell Sigismund. Run back to Hungary. This girl is staying here.
That all sounds very nice, but there's nothing left here anyway. We've lost everything.
Oh. Oh. What? 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 Our book! Our book!
You'll be all right.
A book?
My father would clap you in irons for that.
And for this.
Is it me? Ooh.
It seems you know how a lady should be carried.
Where to, ma'am? I don't see any rivers, ditches, or puddles to cross.
Dami castitatem e continentiam, sed non lemoro.
Oh.
Forward, sir.
Oh, look at that. They ascended a loop properly. They ascended a loop properly. Come on. Whoa, what the, what? Oh, I need to. Shit. Yeah, I think that I might get banned for like, oh shit, that I should get ready with that. Oh. You wish you knew Latin. Damn it!
Oh, Christ. Is it morning already?
I'll be honest with you, like this is like kind of like a missed opportunity from Warhorse Studios. It's that one of the game mechanics that I wish that was implemented is that from like Suikoden, right? Okay, Suikoden is that you are able to somehow like carry on data from your previous game, right? So if you finish Suikoden 1 and you go into Suikoden 2 and you manage to get everything, okay? You manage to recruit 108 characters, you are able to bring forth like your the previous main character into Suikoden 2. Now, why am I bringing that up? Here, if your character reached like a certain threshold in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and you have that data, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 when you play it, like it's gonna scan for that save data, and if you have it, then you might get some perks. That is something they could have done, okay? And it's a minor thing, but like let's say if you do that, you're gonna like receive certain perks, okay? So let's say for example, if you from Suikoden, if you're from the first game, you are able to do the monastery quest properly, you're gonna receive like the let's say the Latin orators perk, okay? And then you can bring it here and then you're gonna unlock something extra, right? So I do wish like those kind of things that the Warhorse Studios can look up on what to do next.
Sure, and the others will most likely be here by now. I should go and have a look.
Me naked. You gotta be kidding me. I have to like put it on back again. And it's on my most well suit. Oh fuck. Okay, here I would like to say is that without a doubt we have 3 sets, right? I wish whenever we took off our clothes for like events, they would actually like go into the 4th one, where the 4th one is basically, damn it, the 4th one is basically the 4th one is basically the special event set. To put it back on again. Give me a second. Gambeson. Hallberg. Long Gambeson. Nimrod's coat. Noble's belt. Noble's pouch. Waffen rock. Put this on. Hallberg long. Brunswick. Lamina with sleeves. Noble's gauntlets. Oh, Noble's gauntlet is better. Added trousers. Milanese. Anything else? Godwin's ring. Insignia. Okay, now we can put on our weapons. So, Von Berghoff shield and Knight's axe. Then we have crossbow, pistol, common bolt, lead ball, and of course, Brunswick dagger. Okay. Oh, and of course, torch.
You know about yesterday evening and night?
What about it?
I thought maybe you want to talk about it.
Do you think there's anything to talk about?
Well, what's next for us?
Nothing, most likely. I'm Lord Rutard's daughter. Our name still means a lot, despite all the trouble we're in. When my pa is free and an opportunity presents itself, I'll have to get married.
Has your father already picked a groom for you?
Not yet, but I know how it goes. If I'm lucky, I'll marry a young nobleman and soon bear him a bunch of children. And if I'm really lucky, they'll find me some old man who will drop dead before we even leave the church.
Is that what you want?
Husband, kids. Is that what you want?
Does it seem like I have a choice? I can't just go and become somebody's squire like you. As my father's sole heiress, I have 3 options. Marriage, a nunnery, or jumping off the battlements.
Surely you're not serious about that last one, are you?
Of course not. But at least you can see nobody cares a damn what I want. Our plan may very well fail, and no one might survive. Why throw something nice away prematurely? You know, carpe diem et memento mori.
Well, if that's how you feel.
No. And right after I wore. Oh my god. I should have. Oh, fuck. I should have said, what if I marry you? Ah, come on. We have to do this all over again. I wanted to say, I actually just wanted to load and say that, hey, what if I marry you? Oh, come on. Ah.
Where do you think you're going?
What are you
You're
doing?
in for an
Get away with that weapon!
Wait, he's not dead?
Rosa? Khajiit? Rosa?
Oh, he did die.
I'll sort you out nicely. You want to try me?
You was spoiled. Feel awful.
Show your stuff.
At him, quick! Kill him! You're in for an arse, you piece of shit!
I've been waiting for you. Go fuck yourself. I'm all yours.
Are you
Okay,
alright?
answer.
For now. Are you all right?
Stop.
There are.
What?
Someone. Be careful.
Load your.
I buried.
Okay. Just now I really did screw up.
What a mess.
I'll rip your ass open. I've been waiting for you.
There we go. Oh, we got so many perk points.
You open the... What's that sound? Pray for a quick death, you bastard.
Why can't I hit him? Okay, this time I'm gonna use this set.
Rosa? It's me.
Henry, are you all right?
I'm in one piece.
Are they gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in. You can come in now.
Okay.
So,
It doesn't.
It'll all be alright.
That's true. You know, if every would you?
it's not that simple. But we need allies.
All right.
I don't.
The mess.
Okay, let's just quickly go.
Why?
If you can,
We'll let you go.
is that so? That will.
Kiss. Ah. At the very least, it's my least equipped set, which is my
Oh Christ! Is it morning already?
my sneaky set.
Will he be here by now? About that.
What about?
I thought maybe.
Do you think?
Well,
Nothing. I'm Lord. When my
was your father?
not yet. If I'm.
I'll marry you then.
I'll marry you then.
What?
If we can free your father, I could ask him for your hand in marriage, even under threat that he'll go back under lock and key if he refuses.
I don't think he'd allow it either way. Lord Roothard's daughter, and the bastard son of the Lord of Skalitz, who was driven out of his estate by Sigismund himself. That's not going to happen. Although, our plan may very well fail, and no one might survive. Why throw something nice away prematurely? You know, carpe diem et memento mori.
Well, if that's how you feel.
I wonder if there's a tree. Like, I doubt there's gonna be like another more interesting character than Rosa. I doubt, but I'm not gonna say it's impossible. Okay. Oh, you guys are here. The whole gang. Where's Zhishka? Wait, did I bugged out? Where's Zhishka? Did I bugged out? Huh? Just now, on the previous one, we did see the quest marker. Now I don't. Now I don't see the quest marker. Oh god. Don't tell me. Oh god. I think it bugged.
Good morning, Henry.
Good morning. All the best.
Thank you. Take the care.
Yeah, I think we bugged out. Yeah, I can't see Yishka. Where is he? Oh, there. Finally. Is it? Wait, didn't Dry Devil was up there a moment ago?
I see you're already here. How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant wouldn't shut up, though. Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malishov. That hit to the gate came at just the right time. And we'd have dropped like flies if not for his men. But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head too. Just so as not to have to listen to him for a while. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday. When we got here, it was like a pigsty.
Some local beggars set up a lair in here. We had to get rid of them somehow.
What about Rosa? Doesn't she regret coming too?
Lucky she was.
I'm lucky she was here with me. That shot fella in the courtyard, her handiwork.
Really? Nice shot. Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the bodies and clean up the place a little. Hope the lady won't mind.
Quite the contrary, I think.
How did it go with Vavak, anyway?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rosa here by herself. I'll have to go and see him now.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't get anywhere without his Mintmaster's key.
Okay. Get the key to the Royal Treasury. Get for Fox and help with the silver theft. I think this is where we'll end for today. Okay? Because I did, well, it's almost 4 hours, okay? So let me see, we're at Oratores, right? We're at Oratores. Let me see how far more do we need to go. Let me see. Let me see how far more. Oratores is at 12, okay? Oratores at 12, we have 20. So like more or less 8 more main quests to go. Like I say, I'm trying to finish this by the end of the month, and then we can focus more on Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Tonight I'm gonna stream Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, and like Persona 4 Arena Ultimate, there's like others as well, because like I'm going through it rather than for the gameplay. I'm more interested in the story, right? Okay, and there's 2 more stories that we haven't unlocked, that we haven't go. So after we finish the first one, which is about Labris, I have no idea what the other 2 stories gonna be, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, and once I finish all of that, finally I can move on to Suikoden. But there's also another game next month that is gonna be released that is on my radar, which is the Expedition 33. The premise of the game is interesting, and like the battle system is what caught my eye the most, which is like a turn-based system, but it's from a Western developer. And if that thing comes, if things really delay to that long, then I'll go play Expedition 33 first. If not, I'll play Suikoden 1 and Suikoden 2. But if I'm gonna play Suikoden, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna go for Suikoden 1, get 108 characters so that I can unlock Suikoden 1 main character in Suikoden 2. And like I'm gonna go to it back to back. So that at the very least is gonna like book my slots for 3 months at the very least. Okay? At the very least. So like I'm not saying that I want to skip Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I feel like I've went through a lot, okay? Like in Trotsky, like most of my stats are already in their 20s, okay? Most of my stats are already in their 20s, and like I do feel Kuttenberg is just a bit too slow for my taste a little bit, okay? Because or they should have increased more level. Like they should increase the level cap to level 40 and should have more perks, okay? That's what I really feel about Kuttenberg, to be honest, okay? I also attached to Trotsky when Kuttenberg, even though Kuttenberg is bigger, like I would like to assume that Trotsky should be like 30%, 30 to 40%, preferably like within 35. But since I spent so much time in Trotsky, like Kuttenberg, it feels like even though it's way bigger than Trotsky, like it feels like it's 60% of the game already. Like nothing really it didn't introduce me much, because in the only thing that is kind of new is, without a doubt, is the map, right? But the other thing that was introduced is the handgun, okay? Like if they have another bigger mechanical like gameplay, then I would see that as like something for me to look into. Okay, but we didn't have that, so it feels like, okay, it's just an extension of the first mod. That's how I feel. But anyhow, like, I'm interested in the story. I want to get through it. Okay, I would definitely play it until the end of the game, until the end of the main quest game, and I'm trying to focus on it. And from time to time, maybe if some stories or like some quests interest me, we'll detract a little bit and go over there. Okay, like for now, like there are a couple, which is like here is about have to go to find the dragon bone. I feel like it's gonna be like a stupid one, just like the last one with the um with at old Kutna or something like that. So it doesn't really interest me that much. Okay, like I already did most of the gameplay that seems interesting to me. But anyhow, that's all for today. Okay, so I'll pick it up again tomorrow night, and that's all for now. I want to take my rest. I want to take my lunch, and see you guys later. Bye bye.